All right, guys, my name is Jade Larson. I'm the events manager at Metazoa, and you're listening to the Final Third podcast.
Coming to you from the award-winning Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge, PCA's 2024 Best of Leaf Midwest Cigar Bar, Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge, it's the Final Third podcast.
Welcome back to another drunken edition of the Final Third podcast.
Man, we're not drunk yet, but
I'm Rob.
soon. I'm Scott.
I'm Mike, and we have, you guessed it, another guest with us this week.
Yes.
We've
We
been
have
doing a lot of
Jade
guests.
with us.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm never going to stop having guests on the show.
I
Maybe
love
it's
we'll
gonna
get
be great.
James Woods
Our
on the
guests
show
are the best.
here soon. Mr. James over here looking at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
talking about you.
So
Love
we
you,
get
buddy.
Jade from Metazoa.
Jade from Metazoa.
Yes.
We're at Metazoa this week.
Yeah, we
So,
are not coming to you from the Final Third
We are
Cigar
not,
and Whiskey
no.
Lounge.
I
are
guess
coming
we
to you
should
from-
have a live.
You mean an on-site,
like a
like off-site or whatever?
yeah.
Or just have like a voiceover where it just says, not at.
Yeah.
This is a great way to start the show, by
Not.
the way. Hey, we should talk about the structure of the show on the show. Just
We
before
should, because I think everyone really cares about that. So anyways, we have Jade with us. She is the events manager
Yes.
of Metazoa. So please tell us a little bit about you and
Yeah.
your job,
Yes.
and then we'll dig into this beer that we got here.
I know. So my name is Jade. I've been here for 5 years. I got lucky that right when I turned 21, the old bar manager thought I was cute enough to work here.
Perfect.
Nice.
So was bartending for all out through college, and then I was going to school for events. I just didn't ever think I would get this job. The girl we had before was amazing. She set us up for success, and then when she left, I was like, oh my goodness, this is my chance. Like,
Yeah.
they don't hire me,
Counts.
I'm probably going to cry.
Yeah.
And they took a chance on me, so now I went from bartender to events manager, and
Love
it's
it.
been fun.
Heck yeah. That's
Good
awesome.
for you.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, so we're doing it a little different today because the heat index is 105 outside.
it's a bit brutal.
So
Yeah.
it's a little warm, so we will not be enjoying our normal cigar with our pairing today. Instead, we will just be sampling through some flights and drinking some Metazoa beer.
And maybe
So-
have a dog treat or two.
and maybe have a
Yeah.
dog treat. or
Yeah.
two.
You never know. You
I did
never
bring
know.
a chicken, so we can eat the
I've
chicken.
done
Yeah.
the chicken before.
It might
mean-
go really good with one of these beers. You never know.
You never
Someone's
know.
got to taste test it, right?
We did last week. Well, 2 weeks
A
ago.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we ate
there
a
was
chicken and
some
blueberry
taste
treat,
test.
and it was
It was dry, but
It's
it
very
tasted
dry.
good. I mean, it
Yeah.
tasted fine. It was just very dry.
it's
That's
like
what
it has-
beer's for.
It had
True.
poor mouthfeel.
It had- yes.
Okay,
It had not.
so Jade has set out a beer flight for us. So tell us about what these are, and then we are going to pick out which one sounds the best to us, and we're going to try them,
Yeah.
and then probably get a pint of something in a little bit.
Yeah, so the 6 that I gave you guys are the top 6 sellers almost every week. For the most part, it doesn't change unless we do get a cool new beer that comes out, and then everyone drinks it up in time where it doesn't last longer than a month.
Of course.
So the first one I have for you guys is Hoppopotamus. This is our American IPA. This is like our staple. I feel like most people know us for Hoppo.
Yeah.
I've had it many,
It's
many
very,
times.
very good.
Yes.
It's my wife's favorite.
If you like IPAs, you'll love it.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like the more sweeter stuff. So Nap in the Hammock, the second one I gave you guys is a cream ale. That one's easy drinker. Like we always say, you want to lay in the hammock and take a nap while you're drinking it. It's really good.
Could do that any day.
Oh, yeah. Third one I gave you guys is Trash Panda. This is my ultimate favorite. Any coffee lovers, and I'd say even people that don't drink coffee. It is a vanilla latte blonde,
Perfect.
Hmm.
and it's got marshmallow in it to sweeten up instead of us putting lactose in it. That way we can be
Which means
vegan
I can
friendly.
have it.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
So that's my ultimate favorite.
Heck yeah.
Then Cherry Lime Seltzer. This thing is #1 every week, no matter what. And I know it drives our brewers crazy because this is the one beer they're like, oh,
Yep.
let's just,
Yep.
make people happy.
Seltzer.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you have that one in cans? Because I know my wife's going to scream at me if I don't get some of that.
So we don't put the fruit ones in cans just as
Okay.
much just because they do go bad quicker. So it's harder to tell whether or not when we send it out to the world if they're going to get
Okay.
how it's supposed to taste. But you can get it to go in a growler
That's
or
what
a
I was gonna
32
ask you.
ouncer. So.
Okay, I'll get her one before we leave.
Could
Yeah.
you sell that in kegs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
if
can't
we
do
make a
kegs.
beer here,
Not
you
yet.
can get it in a 6-stole or a half barrel. So
Hey, can you slap Mike for me and tell him no? Every once
What's
in a while, I just
wrong
got to
with
tell him no.
kegs?
I don't
Hey.
have room for kegs.
No,
man.
you really don't.
You can leave them at Scott's house.
You can buy them and leave them at my place. That's great.
true.
Yeah. Okay, what's the next one?
So I gave you guys for the fifth one, Wicked Possum. That's our New England hazy. So I'd say that and Hoppo always
Hazy.
go neck and neck for which one people buy the most of.
Okay.
But
You know I
I
wanna
like
speak
Wicked
on that.
Possum better.
Do it.
Right now,
Do it.
you don't want to wait until we taste it.
We'll wait.
Okay,
No.
so I hate hazy beer.
Really?
I call it lazy beer because
you an
I've done
IPA
home brew.
drinker?
I'm an IPA guy, and I was a home brewer for a long time. And you have to work really hard to get your beer to look nice and clean. And I get that there's a reason behind it and the flavors and all that. And I'm just like, you lazy ass, clean up your shit.
You know, though,
Okay, clean up your
actually,
beer.
The way you're right though, the old home brewing style and the old brewers, they would actually just leave that yeast haze in there. But now the haziness is not usually coming from the yeast as much.
I know.
It's coming from the other processes and the other ingredients.
I know.
just
I
telling
still,
you.
I fucking hate it.
I always say
Sorry.
it's like a beer mimosa to me. Like that does kind of taste like a beer mimosa.
It's just not my jam at all. And they've gotten so popular. And I walk into places,
know.
I'm like, hey, you got like a black IPA? And they're like, what do you think this is? Like 2010? We don't do black IPAs anymore.
We have 19 hazies.
Exactly.
So do you
That's
like the
usually-
milkshake IPAs or no?
Not really. Nope.
Wow,
Not my
breaking my
favorite.
heart.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
I'm
guess I'm not an
sorry.
IPA drinker, so I can't speak for the IPA drinkers.
That's
Yeah.
yep. But
Coffee
no,
stouts
that's
all the way.
I just the hazy
exactly.
thing has gone a little over the top for me. So
Yeah.
I'm wishing
Well,
that there was
We'll see your opinion on
It's like
it when
Finnish
you
Yeah.
try
whiskey.
it.
Fair
Yes,
enough.
and try them all.
fair enough.
Okay, last
All right,
one.
last one.
Last but not least is Rutrow. So that's our like American Amber.
Okay.
We did win
probably good.
I want to say what was that a
I feel like
bronze
you gotta
medal
say that
at
different.
the Open.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, you can just say ruh-roh.
The way people pronounce most of our beers will have you laugh. And that one's
I
normally
bet.
Roo-rah.
I would
Or the
like a
ruh-roh.
roo-rah.
Rah, rah, rah.
Normally depends on the age on how they say it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's very
Yep.
true. Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
that one's nice and easy to drink too.
Heck yeah. So let's get into these. So, what Rob will let you pick first because I know you're not the biggest beer guy. So, out of
I
all
love
of those,
beer. I just can't drink a lot of beer.
I know it'll kill you.
I
You know,
would say
seltzer?
honestly on those, you're either going to start with the seltzer or that cream ale, probably.
Is that what you
I
want to
would-
start with?
Well, I'm just thinking because that's going to be you get into the hoppy ones.
Yeah.
Also, the hops
Are
are
we
going
going
to
to take
over.
a sip and pass it? Is that the plan here?
We can do that, or we can pick our favorites and drink that one. And
I mean, I don't care. It's
Share.
got alcohol in
I'd
it.
say
I
let-
got
let-
germs.
as long as you're okay with it,
Yeah.
we'll just share all the way
Yeah,
down
try
the
the
line.
samples,
All right.
and then once you know
Okay.
you like it,
So we probably
go
should
for
start
it.
with the seltzer. And
Yes.
we'll start with the
You
seltzer.
start
then,
with
so
seltzer.
This
okay.
thing is deadly.
It is.
It doesn't taste like
Smells
there's alcohol
deadly.
in it.
All right. Oh man, you are absolutely right. It does
could
not
take-
taste like there's alcohol.
Wait,
in
you're
it.
not drinking with us?
Oh, not yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
You gotta
She's
give
wait-
me at least until noon. I drank a lot yesterday. I
It's
gotta-
almost noon.
I still have to recover from what I did yesterday.
So we have to get started before noon, or it's
I
not
actually
a good
drank
day.
a bit too much yesterday too.
No way.
I mean,
I
Father's
know.
Day, it's hard.
Yeah.
I actually went home and had 2 beers last night. I don't usually drink beer unless I'm here.
Oh, that is good.
Everywhere else is whiskey, but if we're here, then obviously I'm drinking beer.
Yeah.
That is really good. I think Lisa would love that one.
I
It
think
doesn't
Lisa
taste
would.
like a normal seltzer.
It
I
does
say
not.
it's more
That's
like
delicious.
a cider and a seltzer mixed together.
Absolutely,
Or like
yeah.
Sonic's cherry lime. It's
Yeah.
almost
Oh yeah,
It is like
exactly like
Sonic cherry
Sonic's
lime.
cherry lime.
Wow,
That's
All
what
right.
that's what my love or my wife loves is the Sonic cherry lime.
Oh yeah, then you need to get her some of
I'll
this.
get her some of
'cause
that. That's good. That's
It
very
will,
good.
The
it will get
cream
you
ale
drunk
next?
though.
I would say cream ale
Yeah,
next, right?
flavor
Cream ale, and the
profile
rest
wise,
of
you'd
them-
want the cream ale. That
Heck yeah.
way, it doesn't
Go
screw
ahead,
with
Mike,
what
you
you
can
do.
say
I'd say
Yeah.
cream
So-
ale, then
So I
Ruh-roh.
really like that seltzer. I'm not usually a seltzer guy, but that one is really nice and crisp and clean. The cherry flavor comes through, but it's not overly sweet. Which
It's also not so
makes me happy.
effervescent.
it
Yeah.
isn't. It doesn't have like the overcarbonated,
bubbles, right.
Yeah, kind of feel. So
Oh, wow,
good
that one's
stuff.
good too. So I used to only get like the Sun King cream ale
Mhm.
when I first moved here, and then I found this one, and I think I like this one better. I think the other one's
I
a
love
little
Sun
too
King,
sweet.
but I agree.
Yeah, I think it's a little too sweet.
The Sun King.
The Sun King one.
Yeah, this one definitely
Not
does not have
knocking
the
it.
sweetness.
I'm
on
not
it.
knocking
This
it
is
at all
good.
Yeah.
because
This is
Kentucky
very
Bourbon Barrel Ale does the
I like
Sun Cream or the cream ale too, and I think theirs is the same. I think it's more of a stout cream ale and not
Okay.
just like it's not as light as the others.
But you want a cream ale to be lighter. I
Right.
mean, it should
Yeah.
be a summer
Sometimes.
drink, you
But
know?
it tastes exactly like the cream soda,
Oh,
like
okay.
fresh brewed cream soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so heavy, like the Kentucky Bourbon one is so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, they're going for that higher
yeah, they're like
ABV on everything.
$16.99 and
Yeah.
they're
I'd say that's kind of their gig.
13%,
That's kind of their gig, yeah.
14%. So
That
yeah,
was
they're
very
up
good
there.
too. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Okay. I could dig that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, what's the next one?
I'd probably say Trash Panda. If
Trash
we're just
Panda?
going in the
Let's
light
do it.
realm.
Heck
so
yeah.
I already know you're gonna love it.
I know this is one of my favorites. This is the coffee with vanilla, right?
Yeah. So even when customers I'll be like, "Do you like weird things?" If they just say yes, then I'm like, "All right." I don't even tell them what it is. I just make them try it.
Yeah.
And every time I do, they're always freaking out about it in the end.
And you can smell it right off the bat.
Yeah.
You just get that coffee right in your face.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah.
gold medal
Love
winner
coffee.
at Great American Beer Fest. I want to say 2 years ago. So
It should be a
Nice.
gold medal winner every year.
exactly.
Because I don't
is in my
understand why.
heart.
Yeah, I know that's one of my favorite ones.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
That's
that's
definitely
smell
one
it.
of them. Like, am I drinking beer? Because I mean,
Yep.
it looks like beer.
I mean, the
but
nose on
doesn't-
it is just coffee. I mean,
It's
are
coffee.
you using local coffee roaster?
Yep, we do. I'm not sure exactly who we use.
I was
right
gonna
now,
call one
but
out, but I didn't know. I didn't want to call them out in case
We'll figure it
wasn't
out.
them, So
We'll figure it
I
out.
think
We'll
I know
tag
who
them.
it is, though.
It's very good.
So the vanilla in there too. It's like
That's
the
how it
marshmallow
finishes.
that
Yeah.
they use to give it that
it's
sweetness.
crazy. It's
That's
not
delicious.
too sweet.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
It's definitely not too sweet. I get a little bit of like almost like you soaked your coffee beans in vanilla syrup, but it's not like overpowering. It's
Yeah.
very good.
But what I like about it is
It's not
that
tart.
the coffee is what you get up front. The finish is
the
where the vanilla
yeah,
comes
vanilla
in.
is, yeah.
crazy.
It's not like all kind of just mashed together. It's
Yeah.
almost like you're kind of going through a little tasting experience there.
That's artwork.
Yes.
Well,
That
the
is a
one
very
thing-
well
It is
done.
artwork.
The one thing I find when people brew beer like this is usually you get that strong coffee on the nose and the drink, and then whatever the finish. But then the late finish is just beer,
Right.
Right.
and
you're
I don't
just
like
malt.
that finish with just that
Yeah.
that beer finish. That doesn't do that. It stays with that vanilla. You know it's a beer, but it doesn't actually get into that. Just now it's just a beer.
Yeah.
I think
no
it's
yellow
really
fizzy.
really good. Yeah,
It
Yeah,
is
yellow
not a
fizzy.
yellow
It's
fizzy.
Not a yellow fizzy.
No.
they have their
No.
place.
They do have their place. There's nothing wrong
Preach
with a
that.
good
All right, where are we
Pilsner
going
or
from there?
Heffy.
I'd probably say Rut-Row. That way we
Uh-oh.
save the bitter ones.
I would like the
So
Roo-Rah.
Rut-Row.
I'm gonna try this
Ruh-Roh.
Roo-Rah.
Give me the rock roll.
And tell me what this one was again. Amber
That's
ale?
an amber.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you guys also did the Indy 11 beer. Is that
Yep.
correct?
Yep. It's called Mastiff Hops.
Mastiff hops. Okay.
Yeah, that one's kind of similar to
very
Hopopotamus in a way, but I'd say the back end of it isn't as bitter.
Okay. So kind of a cross between a pale ale and a
Yeah.
little hoppy pale ale, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly like
Gotcha.
that.
I'm not as big of a fan of like the ambers. I think I'm more into like blood orange. I'm more citrusy. I'm not a huge hoppy person.
I'm not either.
When we used to drink beer a whole lot, we would drink mostly coffee stouts and porters. My wife would drink the hazies and the real
Yeah.
like double IPAs. After I stopped drinking beer, I started drinking sours more. So
I
like,
love sours.
but not like seltzer sour, like
Yeah.
Sea Quench,
Yeah.
the sea
Yeah.
salt.
Yep,
lemon.
I loved that
Oh my
one.
god,
That
like, that's
one's
one of my
so
favorite.
good.
Like I could drink 1,000 of those.
Yeah.
I'd
I
probably
like
die,
Flemish
but-
sours.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
old
but
that one's
our-
good.
European.
We made
yeah.
our first like Gosa, so like
Yeah, yeah.
practically like a kettle sour. And what I've been doing lately is, and I know some beer people might hate me for saying this, I mix the beers.
Uh-oh.
So I'll mix that with cherry lime seltzer. And I don't know what it does
Little
to
beer
it, but
cocktail.
it's like it makes seltzer just a little more tart, and that sour isn't as tart.
Right,
so it's
right,
like
right.
the perfect in between, in my opinion.
Heck yeah. Oh man.
I'll mix a lot of things here, and some people hate me for it. James does. James
Aw.
won't mix the beers, but I've mixed Trash Panda with Puppy Summer Party before. The peanut
Ooh.
butter milk stout we used to
I
have.
bet that'd be interesting.
Yeah, it's almost
Huh.
like a black and tan.
Huh.
Ah.
So I always tell people, like, if you don't like something about it, like, we can mix something in it to make it so that you like it more. Like, we're always willing to do that here.
We're
Yeah.
getting
That's
2
interesting.
straws and 2 pints.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, where are we going next?
So that
All
one
right.
there, talk about a little bit.
The amber?
Yeah, that
Okay.
one
What
has.
did you think of that
I
one?
feel like that one has a little bit of that pininess that I'm not a fan of. But that's
Sure.
just me. I'm not. I mean, I know a lot of people love that West Coast pine. I don't. So
You're
oh,
fine.
we're
You're
gonna
good.
come for you,
You're good.
Dave.
Yeah.
We're getting you on here
You-
soon.
You get to join us next.
We're having you join. Don't worry.
So you don't get into the piney stuff
I
too.
don't.
Well,
I
there's
don't.
some that are like overpowering on that piney flavor.
that one's not.
It's not.
I love
But I
the
can
pine.
still taste it.
Yeah,
I'm not a big
It's still
pine
got a
fan.
little bit of that bite at the end of it,
Right.
even
Yeah.
for like a red ale, amber ale.
We always talk about it because we usually pair with whiskeys, being too oak heavy with too
Yep.
much oak tannin.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of relate to beer is that piney note being too heavy and it
Me
kind of
too.
bites you on the back end.
See, it's a West Coast IPA, and I just love that style.
Yeah,
And I
Like,
think
that
it's one of
was-
those things where
yeah.
you either love it or you hate it. And if you're an IPA person, most IPA people are either piney
Right.
or they're citrus.
Right.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I lean on the citrus side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
so-
always citrusy as well.
Same.
Yep.
I think that's partly too of like my profile of like what I smoke now too, with some of the darker and even like medium to full, that I'd like that citrus with it,
Yeah.
with
That
some of
bright
like,
high note.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it just kind of complements it because like I know a lot of people say you can't pair a cigar with beer, and we do it all the fucking
Yeah,
time.
we
I
do
mean,
it all
the
the
cigars
time.
I brought
Exactly.
today was going to be
Yeah.
paired with beer, and they pair great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna pair those later offline when we have some air conditioning.
Yeah, somewhere,
We
yeah.
just picked the one bad
Yeah,
day
I know,
for
right?
that.
Well, it's only gonna get worse this week, so
Yeah.
hundreds this
I'll
week. so.
definitely be spending some time over at my parents in their pool.
There you
this
go.
Week.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pool party.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
absolutely.
Next
All right,
up,
we're gonna do Hopopotamus.
all right,
next.
I
hazy
love
last. I know
Hopopotamus.
it's
Yep.
my wife's favorite.
Yes, American IPA. I always say this is our flagship beer. Normally, what you see in all of the cans are very noticeable.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Our
guys
can
consider
artist-
that a hazy?
No,
No,
so
this
this
one.
is just
No,
Oh,
American
I
that's
thought
IPA.
you said hazy. I was like,
No,
that-
hazy last. We got one more after this
Okay.
one, and then we'll get a pint of our choice.
Yeah, I have some regulars that have been in here since probably the day we've opened, and one of them will only drink that beer. Anytime we come out with a new IPA, I'll have him try it.
Rob liked it.
He still won't
Love that one.
switch.
I love it too. It's a great one.
Well, I'm glad that one.
Well, and that's like the
finished.
bar staple
I've had
that
that many
everybody
times.
looks for. Like you go
It
to
is.
almost
Yep.
any place in the indie area,
You can see it
they've
in
got
any liquor
Hopopotamus.
store everywhere.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah.
them. Yep.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's. I'll even drink that one. I'm not huge
I
in
will
IPAs.
say, me too.
Yeah.
I avoid the IPAs, but if I'm gonna drink one, it's
It's
either
gonna be
that
that.
or Wicked Possum.
Okay.
So hopefully
All
you
right.
like
All right,
this
Wicked
one.
Possum.
Let's go to Wicked Possum.
And did you say
Possum.
you said you have some sours as well?
Yep, we've got one that that's our first one we've ever made. It's technically a Gosa, so
Okay.
like more like a kettle sour, but I can
All
bring
right.
that one over too. It's cranberry lime.
I want to try that one because I may end up with a sour today.
That one's
Yeah.
actually really good too.
Okay. Because I mean, actually, other than
It is
that,
like a. It's
Ruh-roh.
like a
Beer mosa.
beer mosa.
Is that what
yeah,
it is?
that's
Okay.
a perfect description of that. It is a beer mosa. That's very good.
Yeah, that's like a good entryway into the IPAs too. If
Yeah.
someone's like, I kind of like them, but I don't want it too bitter of a bite at
smells
the
like
end.
pineapple juice.
Yep.
Shut up, Scott. That's not bad for a
It's
hazy.
just the mouthfeel, man. The hazy's
That's
like
it.
just
It tastes good.
Like
the mouth is
unfiltered.
a little different for me.
It is almost
It does. It
almost
tastes-
chewy. Like some of
It's like
those
a
have
little
like
thicker.
a chewy finish.
I'd say it does have a slightly tannic finish to it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
But
like
I
the
could do that.
flavor on it. The
I think
flavor's
I
really
could-
good.
I could probably do like
Mouthfeel.
one of those. I don't
Yeah.
think I could like pound those all day. Like if I'm sitting here, I'm getting something lighter. You know, what's the vampire one?
Oh, Vampire Bat. Yep,
Yeah,
that's coming
Vampire
back
Bat.
here. I want to say in a week or two.
Yeah.
But
Will texted in the group and you tagged me.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
I was making treats, so I didn't answer.
Right,
But
right.
he asked if that one was good, and I was I forgot about that one. That one was
I
so
even
good.
love it. It
That's
is
the
very
blood orange one.
Oh,
Okay.
I
And
love
now
blood
too,
orange.
with my Hoppo lovers, we have an Imperial Hoppo that is 10.1%.
I'm
I
in.
call it no juice
Line it
because
up.
1 5-ouncer of that, like I took it the other day, didn't have breakfast yet. I was like, I think I'm already drunk from that 1 5-ounce
right.
beer, and that says a lot because
Love
normally I got
that.
a downer.
So-
So we got to get you guys trying that
I
one.
said
don't think
let-
you understand how much I drink.
Exactly. Yeah. I would say let's definitely. I would love to try the Gose and then that 10.1 because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
might go big on that
Awesome.
one.
Yeah, heck yeah.
So we'll
You
try
wanna
those.
Want
Yeah,
me to
do
go
you
grab
mind?
those real quick?
Yeah, please, sure.
Here.
Final Third Cigar is Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. Come to Final Third for a selection of over 20 different Aladino cigars, including the Cameroon, a wonderful cigar with nice light flavors. Make sure and visit Final Third, the Aladino exclusive cigar lounge for Indiana.
On the beer side, Hopopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
But on the flavor, that
Coffee was
coffee
killer.
was freaking amazing.
I like that.
That's my thing is like, you know,
Want to kill it? That's
no,
the
you go
coffee
ahead.
one.
You go ahead, but I know you like it. The one thing is, it's kind of weird for me on beer is, you know, I would say craft breweries should be in a whole different category than just beer because they're doing things that aren't just beer.
Yeah,
they're
like
made like
seltzers and
beer,
stuff.
but all the things that they're doing with them, with the flavors and stuff, make them not taste like,
that.
beer.
Yeah,
Like that
like
one.
like Trash Panda.
I would not say that's
Yeah.
a beer. I would say drinking that, yeah, it feels like a beer, but it doesn't taste like a beer.
Right,
I
for
love
sure.
the flavor on it.
Right.
So
All right.
So that's the Razor Lapdog, the Gosa.
Razor lamp.
Gosa.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
What is it
the
called?
no juice. Razor Lapdog.
Okay,
Razor
Razor
Lap.
Razor
Lapdog.
Lapdog.
Okay, okay.
It smells very sour.
It is.
I can't
That's
wait. I
good.
love sours.
Oh man.
Traditional.
And what's the mix?
It's cranberry lime.
Okay.
Oh,
It's always a good combination, cranberry lime.
really is. Yeah. Oh,
Oh man.
you gotta take bigger drinks, Mike, because
There
Scott and I are
is.
gonna get hammered over
Yeah.
here.
So you got lucky too that you got the head brewer back in there as
Oh,
well.
heck yeah,
working
maybe
on
we'll
our
steal
small
him,
system.
too.
Oh yeah, he is. He
Good.
made
That's
that beer,
really
and I was like,
good.
"Thank you." Finally,
Yes.
we just wanted more fruity beers, and he killed it on that one.
That is really, really well done.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, so just imagine that, like, here, even if you want to try it. Oh, well, you already finished. I was
late.
going to say, mix a
oh
little
no!
seltzer in
Oh
it.
no!
Fine.
Oh no! That was great. All by-
that was fine by itself.
That's way
Oh.
sweeter.
Oh, yeah.
That is
But I can
100%
see-
way sweeter.
That's why I say when you mix them
Yeah.
together, it's almost like the happy medium.
I
of the
should.
two.
I should have waited. Sorry about that.
No, hey, we'll
Now
get
chug
you
that
more of
one.
it. That's the perk
No,
of
it's all
having
good.
endless beer pouring over there.
That is a nice thing, isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's this one?
This is the double Imperial Hoppo.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So it, to me,
Might be
tastes
too much
just
for me.
like Hoppopotamus, but 10.1% compared to 7.
My wife's gonna love this.
It's deadly.
Mm.
So that's a 12-ounce pour only if people drink it here just to save our butts in the end.
So Jade, are you a whiskey drinker at all?
I like picklebacks.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I think
all
I
right.
like the pickleback part because the pickle juice takes the taste away for me.
There you go.
Okay.
But I
okay.
worked for Hotel Tango for a bit, and I did like their whiskey a lot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't talked too much about Hotel Tango because they're Hotel Tango. But
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's really
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
that's another
I'll
one
let
that
you
Rob
kill that
likes.
one.
Yeah,
There you
I
The
go.
will.
no juice.
That is
No, that's
good no juice.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
good. No, no.
That's the yes juice.
That's what James calls it. I call it no because
Yeah.
I die. James calls it yes. 'Cause
Yeah, yes.
It gets me
actually, you know, that higher ABV on that smooths it out even more.
It does.
going. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very. That actually is better than the original.
I
That's
think so, too.
crazy.
Yeah. It's deadly. That's why
Being the double, yeah.
I would
That's,
not have expected.
Well,
it
I
to be
mean,
better.
that malt backing really,
Oh.
lines up. And that's the beauty of double imperial, whatever you want to call them, the heavy IPAs,
Yeah.
right? Is
Yeah.
you get that malt that makes the hops tame down just a little bit with some of the more aggressive, sharp flavors.
absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man, those are all
Those
really
were all
freaking
great.
good.
Yeah.
All really good.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to grab a pint and then we'll dig into some details about Metazoa?
Yeah. What do you
I
guys
mean, I
want to
like
drink?
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
pint.
Yeah.
What are we grabbing?
Trash Panda for sure.
I think I'm going to go with that brown ale.
You want the retro?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
God, I kind of want Trash Panda, but I kind of want you to do your mixture.
You want to do the mix?
Do the mix. I'll do the
Perfect.
mix.
Ooh,
I
so
promise
Rob,
you
do
will
the
love
mix.
it.
We'll do your
Okay.
mix.
All right.
Perfect. I'll be right
Heck
back.
yeah.
Okay.
We appreciate
Thanks,
you so
Jade.
much. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate you guys.
She's very helpful.
She's getting all her steps
I
in.
try.
Yeah. Yeah, she bought a couple leashes from us not too long ago, so we like to set up here. We do
Yeah.
some Metazoa, do
This
pop-up
is a great
vendor
place.
shops.
I think.
It's the
before
first time I've actually been in the building. I've
Really?
driven by it before, but
I've
yeah,
been
it's
here
just-
once, but gosh, I feel like they've expanded since I've been here because it feels so much bigger than the last time I was here.
Well, in the outdoor area.
I've only
is
known it as
significant.
this, so
Okay,
could be. I've only been here for
I'll have to ask him about that.
A
'cause
year
I
and a
felt
half,
like
so-
I felt like it ended like right where that wall is, and this wasn't even here yet. So maybe
it could have because all that, concrete over there looks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's painted now, but
But no, actually, I think what we need to do is get some video of the entire place walking around.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if very many people, if they've not been here, they have no clue what they
Yeah.
got going
for
here.
sure. And this place
It's a
gets
beautiful
slammed
place.
sometimes on the weekends. I've been here Friday, Saturday, Sunday for vendor setup with Spencer Lee's, and sometimes it's wall to wall and there's no sitting space. But there's a nice, dog park out back.
I mean, you're talking
covered little patio where the people can stand watch their
inside
dogs.
here. You're talking probably 200 people could be in here.
Let's see, 6,
150?
12, 18, 24.
And that's just six
There's
tables.
36
You could
just on this
easily
side.
get 8 or 9
Yeah.
seats around each of these tables.
Yeah.
And then you have the entire outdoor space,
Yep.
which is probably twice as big as this.
And they have food trucks that park out back.
Are we recording this part too for the show? Okay,
yeah.
good.
Sure, why not?
Because that's the thing too is they have that nice dog park out here where you can
The
take
little
your
picnic
dogs.
tables, you can sit there and just watch them.
I mean, I saw the fire pit when I pulled
it's
up.
super cool.
There's a, I mean,
I'd
really
say it'd
being
probably be
in
really
down-
nice outside when it's not 105 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We
Be-
come up here in the fall and it's actually really nice. So there's a lot of good
you, ma'am.
opportunities to
That
come
looks
hang out
pretty.
here.
It looks pretty.
Yeah.
Hey, Lisa, here, this one's for you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right.
For myself one.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, about
Please,
time.
Jade will partake
Oh.
with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
good?
that did it. She's right. It balanced both of them out perfectly.
Ooh.
I mean,
all right.
it
Let's try
does
the
not
mix.
taste like a beer.
No, it does not taste like beer.
So I'll
No,
probably,
which is
I'll
really
probably,
nice, actually. It's
I'll probably get me one of those.
Oh,
gonna have to
man.
get like one of each.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm gonna get me another beer in a little while, probably.
Oh, man. Yeah,
guys
we're
realize
still
how much
young.
I
The
drink?
day is young. I just have to be at Howard's training by 6.
I just wish
so.
they had food here, so we didn't have to actually go to get food.
I know. Well, yeah, I mean,
Well,
For-
that's the other thing, though. It's nice. We're downtown. There's like awesome
you
places
throw a rock
everywhere,
and you can
right?
get a hot dog.
Well, you can
That
definitely get
was
a hot
perfect. Good job.
dog. Ooh, actually,
Oh,
you
that's
know what's
good.
really great down here is Fat Dan's.
Oh, Fat
What's
Dan's
that?
is so good.
Oh yeah, see,
Love that
you've never even
place.
heard of Fat Dan's?
No, it's
Oh,
Fat
my
Dan's.
goodness.
Oh, okay. So
I'm not
I'll
familiar.
tell a quick
Where are
little
you from?
story
Talk about Fat
here.
Dan's.
We moved here from Louisville 2 years ago.
Okay. Well, we'll give you that break then.
Yeah,
I guess.
Gainbridge
And
is
Rob,
as far
have you
as
been
I
to
go.
Fat Dan's?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so
I've heard of it, but I've never been there.
so great place, like bar food, but really, really good bar food. And sitting outside downtown with some friends of mine, we're eating, and this group comes up, and it's like, 4 or 5 guys, 4 or 5 ladies, and we're right by the host stand, and they're asking for a menu, and one of the ladies says, "What kind of salads do you have?" And the host looks right at her and goes, "This place is Fat Dan's. We don't have salads."
Hell yeah.
I was like, this place just got even better.
It got better.
Love it.
So have you guys been to Bluebeard? I know it's just down the
Yes.
road.
Yeah,
here.
Bluebeard's
Oh.
great too.
Okay, I
Yeah.
saw
Nope.
that because I was
Yeah.
trying to find places to eat.
Have you been to
I've-
Beholder yet?
No.
So
I've heard
Beholder,
about
so
it, yeah.
I go every Wednesday. They do a different special each week. It's $25 with a shot and a beer included.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
And that
I like
special,
that.
yeah, they don't really tell you until day of what it's going to be, but I've never had something bad there. And the
Oh,
chef
wow.
was from Bluebeard, so it's
Ah.
going to be
Yeah.
the best food that you'll probably ever have.
Yeah.
So I know you guys do a lot of food trucks and stuff out
Yeah.
here. Do you allow people to bring food in here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
since we don't have the kitchen, we always say you can bring in any food you want, just no outside beverages.
Gotcha.
Fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What about are there some good like Uber Eats or whatever that deliver some?
Oh, yeah.
Where's the best places to get delivered food here from?
I like going off of DoorDash.
Yeah.
James and I and our other coworker Tristan, we like to do chicken scratch. It's
Yeah?
like kind of like a Cajun-y
Ooh.
place, but I normally just DoorDash or Mori Sushi right over,
love me
right
some
across
sushi.
the street. They're
Okay.
a really good pickup place. but
Okay.
trying to get more trucks here, it's a struggle.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And that's one thing I'm assuming you're downtown, so it's probably a little easier. We're outside of the city limits here. So to get a food truck, they want a minimum to
Yeah.
come out. And if we don't meet the minimum, that's on us and that's on you. And we're not making money on the food anyway. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's really hard to bring food trucks out right now. And honestly, it's not their fault. I mean, they got to bring all that food out. That food's done at the end of the day. They can't use it again.
Yep.
You got to drive out there. They have employees. I get it, but it's hard for a business to do that very often. So
Yeah, well,
It's
you also
all-
have low rent in Ingles.
true.
I mean, that's
true.
There's
It's-
trade-offs, right?
There's a big trade-off there. Yes.
God damn.
Hey, it's the truth, man.
It
I mean,
is true.
it's hard to get food trucks out there,
I
but
mean, for
damn, the
those
rent is
you-
low.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
with
is
us,
good.
we always say it's you get the opportunity to come here and be around here and have people see you. So I would kind of try to use that to your advantage. Be like,
Yeah.
this is gonna get you a little more too.
Oh, yeah.
So
And
they're
it
good with
works.
negotiating most
Well,
of
and
the
that's
time.
the thing is like, everyone feels like we're so far out there, but then once they drive out there once, they realize, oh, it's 10 minutes from Geist. It's 15 minutes from Fishers and Edge of Carmel. It's not that far. It just feels like it when you're
It
driving
does,
out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, with
you're in
the
the middle of
traffic
the
right now,
country.
yeah.
Yeah. Good thing is we're driving away from traffic out there, not coming into your mess out here.
Yeah. It is chaos right now.
Yep.
It's man, that was the first time I come down 465 and seen like
Jeez.
it's closed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I was coming in on 70 anyway, but obviously it means that the downtown traffic's picked up a lot.
Well, that's where
Yeah.
I live. I can't even get on the highway right now. I got to go around.
Shit, I
I gotta
forgot
go,
about that.
Yeah, I live
Yeah.
off, Mount Comfort, I go 70, which is open.
Right.
But you can't get south
Yeah.
on 465. So
Ugh.
I can't go 40 to the highway anymore because
No, you got to go down to
Doesn't
Shadeland and
exist.
cut down.
They're just trying to make everyone angry. Like, we're already angry when we're driving in our cars here anyways, and now it's just amplified.
Well, the good thing is
cool.
it's only been going on for about 10 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
15.
It's never going to end.
it's never
I
going to
keep thinking like, okay, they're going to finish the I-69 thing on the south side, right?
No.
They're going to finish the I-69 thing on the north side. They're going to finish up 465 on the east side. Yeah, maybe in like another 18 months it'll be great. But
No,
Then
they'll
they're
have to
gonna build on the
repave.
31.
right, then they're going to do
Yeah.
something else.
Well, they have to repave at that point because
Right,
the
of
roads
course.
are bad now.
Yeah.
So.
It's
Yeah.
only Indiana. We're the only place that does it. When I lived in Maryland, I was
Oh.
like, wow, I've never known what it's like to be able to always get off the exit I need to get off
I
on.
know. You know, that's funny too, because like out in Colorado, we talk about our temperature change here. Colorado is way worse than us, up and
It
down,
is.
up and down
It is.
daily. And
10 degrees to 100.
70 out there from Cheyenne, Wyoming to Denver was built in the 70s, and it's still just fine. Like, what the hell? Why can't we build a road here?
Because all they do is just throw dirt in potholes and then paint over it. That's it. It's not even.
And then they'll rush to do it when they know something big is going to be.
Yeah.
So if we got something big going on, they're like, oh, no, guys.
Oh,
we
yeah,
need to do
100%.
this
Right,
like
go out
2
and get
days
all the
before.
potholes filled.
and
Yeah.
Yeah, so
screw it
U.S.
more.
swimming trials are at Lucas Oil right now.
That's
so
right,
they just
yeah.
put a fresh batch of dirt all over the potholes in the city, and then
By the
Yeah,
way,
they
shout
don't
out
know.
to, there's a lot of local kids that have made the Olympic
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Carmel,
I saw
some Noblesville.
Carmel, Fisher's kid
Westfield,
made it,
there's-
Westfield. I'm like, yeah, man, they're crushing it right now. So
Yeah, I'm not so sure I know how to swim, so good for them.
Yeah.
I can get in the water.
Well, I mean, the one girl, I can't remember if she's from Indiana. I think she might have been. She broke the absolute world record. She's like, oh, I beat my best time. He's like, nope, actually, you got the world record.
Yeah,
She's
you
like,
beat
wow,
everyone's
okay,
time.
great.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
like,
Indiana's got some gold medal winners in the
Oh, yeah.
Olympics, too. I went to high school with one kid, and I was like, what? I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, is that how I think that is?
Well, IU
right.
swimming
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
always been
The
a
natatorium
thing.
is crazy. I did
Yeah.
the
gymnastics too.
I did the
Yeah.
D2 swimming and diving championship last year with I don't know, ESPN, I guess. And so I was there, and that was the first time I had ever been in that building.
Oh,
And it
over at
was-
IUPUI?
Yeah, it's
It's
Yeah.
cool.
No,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
You
cool.
know, I just had a thought. Why the hell is ESPN not sponsoring our podcast by now? We talk
No
about them every
kidding.
week.
Jeez.
Pat McAfee, if you're
God,
listening.
yeah.
Come on.
dang it.
McAfee, whatever. Pat,
Hey,
fucking
McAfee.
I would love to meet
Whatever.
you.
Yes.
yeah, Jade would like to meet you, and we need your money. So
Yes.
don't spend it on fines.
It
for
would be
calling
fun to like
Caitlin
sit
Clark,
down and have a cigar
whatever.
with Pat because
Oh, yeah.
I just like his story, you know. I mean,
I feel like we could smoke in his
You
studio.
know,
I mean,
his
he
place
lives
is only
in
10
Indy.
minutes
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
us.
his
He's
where
in
he does
Oakland
his
now.
for his
Yeah.
broadcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
His whole
That's where
place
his
is
second
Oakland.
house
You
is.
just
yeah.
start going and knocking on the door and see if he'll let you in one
Right,
day.
right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pat, let us in.
We'll do it
Please.
during his recording, so he
Yes.
has to go answer.
That'd be perfect.
And he'll
Yeah.
have
We
to
just
be
walk
nice.
in. Yeah,
Maybe.
Who
Yeah.
are
I
these
doubt it.
freaks outside
Yeah.
the window?
I doubt
Hey,
it.
we brought you whiskey and a cigar,
Yeah,
right? We come
Yeah.
bearing
Say no
gifts.
to
I
that.
doubt he would turn that down.
Well, I know Hawk smokes. I don't know about Pat.
I mean, isn't
I
Pat
feel
the
like-
one that did that
Pat
took a dive in
smokes.
the canal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say Pat smokes. It's just not cigars. I think.
True.
Hey, doing
That's-
it the right way then.
we can do that too.
we're not throwing shade.
No, not
shade.
at all.
No.
Hey, I mean,
It's
the
coming.
deltas are legal.
You know,
Right.
that actually brings up a
We've
good
got the
point.
delta drinks here.
Way to go, Jade. Bring
So-
it back legal.
So maybe
again.
we
Good
need
job.
to maybe we need to do a road trip to a dispensary sometime,
Love that.
right?
Well,
do a
I mean,
show from
all
a-
states around us are.
yeah, it's everybody
I mean,
but Indiana.
The one I've been to
so-
in Michigan, they have a little outdoor smoke lounge, is what they call it. That'd be perfect.
That's
for you guys.
awesome.
Set your
See,
stuff
now
up
I
we're
was
in
just
their
about to
little
say, like,
outdoor
you go to
lounge and-
Illinois, but you can't like
Well,
sit on
yeah.
property and
And
smoke or
Illinois
like,
taxes
eat a
are
gummy.
ridiculous. Michigan is,
Michigan's not bad.
and if
Sounds
you go
like
to
we're
the
going to
right
Michigan.
areas,
I like
Potawatomi,
Michigan.
Indian
I love
owned, they
Michigan.
don't have limits.
Oh,
So if
dude.
you go to New Buffalo, Michigan, anywhere over there is mostly Potawatomi Indian owned, so they won't give you limits on anything
That sounds
you get.
great.
I mean,
That's perfect.
that's what she's heard.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah, this
because
is
it's
what I've
illegal
heard.
here.
This is
so.
just words she heard. Yes,
We're just sitting outside at like some eatery. It's called Fat Bob's, and
fat bombs.
it's just selling weed out of the back of his store. I've been there. I feel it. Yeah. I've also sold burgers where I sell weed. Wait, I don't sell weed.
No,
No, God no.
but you have been arrested, so
I have, not for that.
not for that.
Yeah. Not for that. Cheers.
All right.
What, you didn't want to go into that again?
No, I think we beat that into
We
me
have
now.
beat
Jay
that.
doesn't need to hear
Yes.
that
Yeah,
story.
Yeah.
What did you pour?
Yeah,
Good old Trash Panda.
nice.
And
That's
since
it.
I'm drinking coffee, I can, drink my coffee and feel like I'm not even really drinking.
Hell yeah.
That
Makes me
works.
feel a
Love
little
it.
bit better about it.
Yeah. Yeah, any way you can rationalize.
Yeah,
You know, that is really important to be able to rationalize it. It's
we
like
don't rationalize. We just drink.
that's true. we don't. We don't. Like,
Did you see what I posted in the group this morning? My new spirit animal.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Oh my
yet.
gosh, hilarious! He's giving like these supportive speeches about drinking, and he's like, "What did he say? You don't need a special occasion to drink because after you start drinking, everything becomes a special occasion. Grow
So
up."
true.
Yeah,
That is
hell yeah. I
yes.
love this guy. Like I have no idea who this dude is, but now I watched one of his videos, so they all show up.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
yeah, of course.
Monday
Yeah.
morning. Let's drink.
Yeah,
All
James
right,
and
that
I have
sounds
always
good.
said, like, you know, when you're driving into work, like, you look at the homeless people on the side of the road and they're drunk, you know, just vibing. And it's like, sometimes I'm a little jealous of them because I'm going into work and I can't do that.
Yeah.
And they're just living their best life, like, having a good time. And I'm like, well, at least I do get lucky of being here to have all the beer.
yes.
But it'll catch up to you.
You get air conditioning. That's
Yes.
the big perk this
That.
week is you get air conditioning.
Yes.
So
That's what it was. I joined the podcast so that I didn't have to feel guilty about drinking in the morning.
that's it. Man.
No, really, this is a legit thing.
I just encourage my
Keep
wife.
telling
to
my
go
For
wife
work.
that. Yeah.
It is for work.
It's for work.
Well,
right?
it was really rough when I first opened up the lounge where I'm texting these guys and I'm sitting there at 9 o'clock in the morning making cocktails to figure out the cocktails. And I've got 5 in and it's 9:30. I'm like, gonna be a good day, guys.
Starting off right.
That 12 ounces is gonna come real quick, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, 12's been
the 12-ounce
been,
limit.
12's been pussy lately. I've been way sorry about that, but it's been way over that lately.
I don't doubt that.
Oh God,
We've tried
I've
some
gotta
things.
slow down. I've got to slow down as I'm drinking more beer.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 more, please.
I should probably drink less and maybe smoke a little less.
I'm
but
probably
it's
not
probably
going
not
to.
going to
Like
happen.
our motto, drink beer, help animals.
See,
so
there-
I always
okay.
say when you're drinking here, you're helping a cause. So
That's
it's
perfect.
another good excuse to drink.
So let's
Exactly.
talk about that.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
perfect segue.
that was a perfect
you.
way to
Yes.
bring it up. So tell us a little bit about what kind of your overarching mission is here, because you guys, I've got friends of mine that have brought their dogs in here. Obviously, it's a very animal friendly place. One, just tell us all about that, and then after you tell us about it, I want to hear what's the strangest animal you've ever had somebody bring.
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go. There you go.
So we've always donated 5% of our profits to wildlife organizations. They kind of range certain days. So like if we have Indie Humane come in and we do an event for them, we'll do that day donations to them. We also do stuff with like the Damien Center around Indy. So we like to, support local. But this past year we hit $300,000 in charitable donations, which I'm
yeah.
proud of. That's why I like working here, is what this company stands
That's
for.
awesome.
It's always
That's
giving
awesome.
back, and Dave loves the animals. So like with the zoo, we make a beer for the zoo every year, whatever exhibit they have. And I got to go in and see before they even let anyone else go see the chimps. And it's just nice seeing how much people care about animals, what they're willing to do for them, and that I get to work for someone that also feels that way. So
Yeah.
it just makes me feel good about what I do.
That's very
Having
cool.
good
Very
corporate
cool.
culture like that, I mean, that's one of the things that that we've said time and again that brings people into Rob's place, because it's a culture of sharing and caring for the people that are around you and supporting each other and being able to take time and relax and have a cigar and have a drink, and I think when you build a culture like that where it's something that people can be very passionate about, like you guys are for animals here, that is such a huge thing that people often miss and are always looking for.
Yeah.
So it's great that you provide a place for animal lovers to come and drink beer and hang out together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that being said, too, the animals we get in here, so we have a lot of, obviously, dogs. People will bring their cats in little backpacks, but when I first started, we've had goats out here in the dog park.
wow.
There
I've
you
had
go.
a boa constrictor that they brought in a literal pillowcase, because we were like, what you got in there, buddy? Pull it out. We're all like, okay, yeah, keep that over there, because
That's
my
not
God.
money.
I have a picture of it, and it was
Yeah.
huge.
Wow.
But we also do some herpetological events. So we've had them come in with just different reptiles they find in Indiana. So different snakes, different turtles. Some of them I was like, are you sure that's in Indiana? Because I don't think we got things like that here, and I'm a little scared now. But
I have this.
I
aardvark.
wondered if
Where did
anybody
you
had
get
brought like an
aardvark?
iguana in, right? Like,
yeah.
on a-
Yeah.
on a-
I mean, we've had that before.
Axolotl.
The iguana, though, I don't even know if it was iguana. It looked like a literal mini, dragon. Like it
Bearded
was,
dragon,
yeah, it was,
right?
but it was like
Yep.
this
They get big.
Yeah, they get real
and
big.
she'll just hold him like a baby and like pet his back in here. Or always
Aw.
like, oh my goodness, like I give you props for that. I'm a little scared, but
That's kind of
Now,
cool.
did you guys notice when we were down at the track? I go camp at Lot 6 every year. There, one of my neighbors had their cat there
Oh yeah, harnessed up.
on a leash,
Yeah, harnessed up.
and the cat just
Yeah.
just hung out.
It's a good cat.
But it was
Some of
on,
them will
and
do
they took
that.
the cat for a walk
Yeah, it's
on
awesome.
a leash. I'm like, what cat is that? Because I really don't like cats all that much.
Yeah, I
They're
can't get my
just-
dog to go for a walk.
Right,
She's walking
right.
his
How
cat.
the hell did you get a cat to stay on a leash and not freak out?
Yeah.
we've had a few in here like that. Even with all the dogs around, like he'll just kind of mosey on, lay down, and look at them like, "What are you gonna do?" Because most
That's
dogs, I feel like, are scared of cats.
They know,
Yeah.
And I
they
don't
know
blame
better.
them.
Yes, that's because all cats are possessed by the devil.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like cats and cucumbers. The dogs just get
Yes.
scared.
Yeah,
See ya.
yeah. It's
Cats
like,
like
I'm out.
cucumbers.
No thanks.
That's super cool. And that's why, so when we started Spencer Lee's doing treats and leashes and stuff, like we donate whatever we can to whoever we can. We work with a couple rescues in Tennessee and North Carolina,
Oh, I love that.
just because they were who helped us when nobody else would help. So we started fostering through them and started helping them with funds. And that's kind of what helped push our brand further, and why coming here to set up vendor events was like really special to us, because not only are we going to buy a crap ton of beer while we're sitting here, which also helps the animals,
Yep.
we're going to sell treats to people that honestly don't bring treats here. Like there's a lot of times like people bring their dogs that they're training, they don't bring treats. They just expect them to do the thing.
That or they'll come up to us and be like, "Y'all got treats," and we're like,
Exactly,
we are
yeah.
not made of money." So
Yeah, go
if-
see
if
Mike
we're
down
lucky,
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe, but we can't
Yeah.
always guarantee it.
Right. We'll
Yeah.
camp out back here by the back door and get them on the way to the park. We had a guy, he was sitting over here with a pup. It was like 8 months old, sitting here chewing on her leash, chewed right through it. We're sitting there, we got leashes hanging up. He was like, "I'm going to buy this one." It's like, "Oh, yeah." Like, cool.
Yeah, I kind of need
Yeah.
to now.
Come back
Yeah.
next week when he chews through that one.
Yeah. Although yours are a
Yeah,
little harder
can't
to
chew
choose.
through
than
mine.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think
we
they
can
can
chew.
shoot through those,
No.
can they?
I mean, they'd probably make it through it eventually, but it'd take a couple months. Like,
Yeah.
we started making tug toys out of them with like balls, like
Oh.
chew balls. And our dogs have been 6-7 months on them.
I need to get some of those then, because my
Yeah.
dogs, even when it says
Yeah.
it's indestructible, like we promise it won't break. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
Margot will test that to the limit.
We
Only
will-
takes 5 minutes.
We'll be here July 6th, I think.
Yeah.
Selling stuff. So I'll bring some of the tug toys for you. So
Heck yeah.
So I
Okay, so Jade, you said you have dogs.
Yes.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have a golden doodle and a poodle. So
Okay.
the basic white girl dogs.
Gotcha, gotcha.
the 95%
like
of the
it.
dogs
Yes.
that come here.
yeah.
I'll
I-
admit it. I'm a
you
basic
own
white
it.
girl, and it's
Okay.
okay.
Oh, that's great.
I like
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
So I
They're-
did
they're my
tell
babies.
Janelle last night. I finally said I want to get another dog.
Hell yeah.
What kind of dog are you gonna get?
Anyone that I go get for him.
No, I mean dude, no.
I will go get it, though.
I'm sure you would. I think I want another puggle.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a puggle for 12 years, and
Oh,
we just had to put him down a few months ago. So we weren't going to get another dog for a long time because it hurts.
it does. It's like losing a sibling
It
or
is,
a
yeah.
kid. Honestly,
Yep.
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
it's hard. So,
So-
but then you forget how much joy they bring.
Yeah.
I hate
Along
walking
with
through the
anger,
door
but-
and nobody's, my wife's just like,
Yeah.
hey. I'm like, hey,
You're like, you don't want to like
where's my
almost pee yourself on the ground. 'cause
exactly?
You just
Why
saw me.
don't you
You're
get
like-
as excited as the dog did? I need some excitement, right? Somebody
wanna lick
welcome
my
me
face?
home.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Please lick my face. I will help you though. We
Okay.
can with the places that we work with, the rescues that we work with, I'll keep an eye out, and if anything shows up, I'll go get them.
Okay, all
Or
right.
her.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know that I've got her agreement on it yet. So,
Yeah,
I don't think you
she'll
need
get
her
there
agreement.
eventually.
I think
Oh,
she'll
right.
be pretty happy.
yeah.
How could you say no to a
Yeah,
dog?
well,
I feel like
she-
it's normally the men that say no.
And she wouldn't,
Right.
but yeah, it was painful, and so
I had a hard time.
yeah,
It's
dude,
hard.
I know it's.
I have a hard time with anyone's pets. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
it's hard for anyone, let
Yeah.
alone to like be a part of that group of friends, and then like, damn, dude, like I was there. you
Yeah.
know, like that sucks. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Sadie's on her last legs too. She's 14 and a half now, so
Yep. I knew
she's-
you were
yeah. So
getting close.
this summer might be her last summer, so it's
Aw.
gonna be rough, but
Yep.
she's just
Yep.
there.
It's
Just
always
happens.
tough, but they bring so much joy to your life,
Yeah.
and that joy is it's worth it. It's
and
worth the
you
pain.
give them a great life.
Exactly.
So that's the other positive. Is
And
at
that
least,
was another
when
part
they're
I was
with
thinking
you,
of. Yep.
they're living the best life they could.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well, anyways, how about some events? Like, what are some things that you guys are doing this summer, moving into like fall?
Yeah, so every Tuesday we do trivia. James is the one that always
Heck yeah.
gets to host us, which
This is
makes it
James.
way more fun. Yep. James is awesome.
James
he
is
makes
awesome.
It.
Yeah.
So we do bingo and drag bingo once a month.
Oh, nice.
The drag
Okay.
bingo is super fun. We have Vicky St. James, if you've heard of her.
Mhm.
She's always in here with Anna Crucis, so
Okay.
it's always a good time with that. We did just start our first ever cornhole league. So James and I
Oh,
run
wow.
that Monday night. So tonight we'll have our third tournament.
Tune in the ESPN Ocho
Yeah.
and see the Metazoa Cornhole League.
Bags are going to be sticking to the boards tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it'll be an interesting time
Yeah.
because some of
There's
them
no
get kind of
slide.
stuck in the sun. So I'm
Heck
like,
yeah.
you'll get a
Oh.
nice little tan.
Yeah.
But-
So you do that out back here?
yep. And
Cool.
then we offer them $10 pitcher deals. That way,
Perfect.
you know, give them a little something while they're here and
Yeah.
hope that they can chug some beer while they're dying
Right,
in the
yeah.
seat.
Probably
Yeah.
not the double hop, but
yeah.
Right.
Not that one.
Yeah.
the 105 you're drinking 10.1.
There's going to be some cream ale. and-
Yeah.
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 Some of that seltzer.
Yeah.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
like that.
And then we've got a big 4th of July party like we do every year.
Nice.
Just a bunch of vendors, some live music. So it's always a good time. We always just try to have something going on every weekend.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That's why we like having
Yeah,
you guys
neat.
set up, having just different vendors
Yeah.
here. That way you can always come in and you just don't know what you're going to get.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we've had some of our best like sales days sitting here just on like a Saturday morning, like from,
Yeah.
11 to
I think
5 or whatever.
When I
like-
got mine from you, it was my birthday. So we brought in like
Oh,
25
yeah.
people.
Oh, and everybody that you were hanging out with bought stuff.
Oh, yeah.
after
And
you
well,
bought
we
it
were
in.
all very drunk. So that's why I was like,
That's the best
let
part.
me buy things
Yeah.
because I don't care right now.
So we do great at breweries, wineries, distilleries, anything. Like we do really good at places other than dog events. We found that out.
Isn't that
Really?
crazy?
Why?
It's ridiculous. I have no idea. So like, well, other than here, because there's a gazillion dogs that come through here. We went to our only real like bad event so far has been at Daniel's Vineyard. We sold more stuff at Moondrops when they didn't know that we were going to be there because they didn't advertise us. No fault of theirs. They just,
No.
we just brought treats for our podcast that day, and people were like, I'm going to buy some treats. It's like, hell yeah. I sold more that day than I did the next day at Daniel's Vineyard, which was a dog event.
That's just crazy to me.
It's ridiculous. So we were down in Hope, Indiana at the White Diamond Lavender Farms Friday and Saturday 2 weeks ago. Sold out of everything.
Oh, I love hearing that.
Good for
Not
you.
a dog-friendly place. I was like, this is wild.
That is crazy.
That is honestly
Yeah.
mind blowing me. I just don't get the
Yeah.
logistics behind that at all.
I don't either. I sold 4 leashes there. I had 4 custom order leashes there that I had to get out like that weekend. The Friday night, this year was their first year doing Friday and Saturday, and Friday I almost sold out of everything. So I had to go home and package up whatever I had left, which wasn't much. And then I went home with 5 bags of treats on Saturday night.
See, I wonder if it's the
ridiculous.
mindset that you're going to a whiskey event or a beer event or something like that. You're not going there for your dog.
Right.
And
maybe
you
you're
see-
more
and you
picky at
see
the dog
something,
event.
you're like, oh, that's really cool. I like
Yeah.
that for my dog.
We were
Yeah.
the only one
but you're-
there.
But then you go to a dog event and people go in there with a specific budget in mind of what they're going to spend.
And everybody's
like
there.
everybody's selling everything. Like, oh, I can't buy everything. I wonder if that's
Yeah.
part of it.
That's-
Maybe.
And
That's a
at
good
Daniel's
point.
Vineyard, we were the last booth. So like,
So everybody spent
by
their
the
money
time
before
they-
it got to you.
right. Or
Yeah.
like somebody else had treats. Like
Wow.
at the Lavender Farm, we were the only dog booth there. Like everybody else was trinkets or like custom engraved stuff or
Hey, that's
know.
the best way to go. Then you
Yeah,
don't
heck
have
yeah.
a big competitor.
yeah, I'm going there every year. I'm hoping that so they didn't ask me like how I did. And I'm hoping they don't because if they find out how well I
They
did,
might go after the dog stuff.
I want
Yeah.
I want them to not ask other people to bring dog stuff forward. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But that'll be my little secret hole. It's like an hour away, but whatever. I don't
If
care.
you're
It's
selling
worth it.
that
Hey.
much.
Hell, last month we were in Columbus, Ohio, selling stuff, and that went well because we were raising money for the Ohio or the Buckeye Cattle Dog Rescue.
Oh, okay.
So we donated a couple $100 to them to help. That's like their biggest fundraiser of the year is the Cattle Dog Camp Out. So we go there. We've been the last 2 years, at least, and we plan to go for the foreseeable future. So super
That's
cool
awesome.
helping other brands and helping other people and
Yeah.
helping dogs. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, it just always makes you feel
Yeah.
good, a little better about it.
if I had 55 acres, I would open a shelter.
It's like a dream. Just
53
like an
acres,
animal
maybe?
farm.
Maybe 53.
Maybe 53.
Maybe 17.
You are just making my stress level go up right now. Seriously.
Look, Jen is hell-bent on getting this land, okay?
Oh, jeez.
She is. We're going to make this happen.
Hey, don't
Where's
share
this
don't
land
share
at?
enough because someone might buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
If you're listening
Yeah,
to this,
I take that back.
stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
It's in
Don't-
Newcastle.
yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Newcastle.
It's in Alexandria.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the dog stuff. You know, we're always going to open, I don't know, shelter, kennels, whatever. We're going to open it eventually. Just depends on where it is. We passed the building on the way to Hope the other day. It was for lease. And I was like, this is an hour away from where I live. It's like so far.
No.
Such a
Yeah.
cool building. Already had like kennels and stuff set up. It's like, I don't want to be that far south. So
Yeah.
south.
Yeah.
All these people were buying stuff and ordering from like Columbus, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll meet up with you next week when I get the leash done." And then I get home and I like map to their house. I'm like, "Oh my god, it's an hour and 15 minutes away." I was like, "You know what? It's cheaper to ship it."
Yeah.
I was like, "Give me your address. I'm gonna ship it." It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys know I'm terrible at looking at a map. I should have never
That's true.
agreed to that.
That is
Yeah.
very
I should
true.
not have just said willy nilly. I will drive it to your house. Would never happen.
It was
Yeah.
the thought that counted.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like I made a sale. Like, I'll meet you.
Yeah.
I had to eat the shipping, but you know.
It's still better than
Yeah.
paying
It's
the
better.
gas.
Yeah, it's better than a $60 tank of gas in the
No
truck
kidding.
to
Yep.
to
Yeah.
get down there and back. So, you know,
Hey.
I try to accommodate.
So Jade, question for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been here for quite a while. You know, probably knew the place even before you started working here.
Yeah.
Did this always was it always this big? Or
Yeah.
did it used to be closed off right over here?
So this whole area with the windows used to be the brew house. So that's
Okay.
probably what threw you off because we used to have such
Maybe.
big tanks in there that it made it seem a lot smaller.
Okay, that may have been it. Okay.
And it made it a lot darker in here since all of those lights were practically covered.
Gotcha.
But we moved that over to Miley Avenue, really close to the zoo. I want to say like 2 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
Big facility. So now we just have our small brewing system back in here that we're going to make most of the beers we have here in that way he can do more experimental stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought it felt like it was a lot bigger than it was last time I was here.
Yeah, and we used
honestly,
to,
none of this
like-
stuff was out here yet either when I was here last.
Yeah, and they used to just kind of have like a chain fence around this area, and we used to put tables down the middle, so it was kind of like,
A little more crowded.
yeah, it was harder to get through, especially when there's a dog laying on the ground and you're stepping over that dog, and then your dog's stepping over that dog, and that dog gets mad. So it was
Yeah.
just chaos in here before. So once we renovated, it was like a breath of fresh air in here. I walked
Yeah.
in and I was like, oh my gosh,
There's so much room now.
yeah.
Yeah. And still, do you know what your capacity is here for people?
Ooh. Well, since we have garage doors, it makes it so our capacity is more than we can seat.
Right.
So with the access, if we open the garage doors, I want to say it's like some insane number, like 500 people.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow,
yeah, it's
wow.
just having those garage doors creates, it's like you don't really
Yeah,
have to have
right.
the emergency exits.
Right.
Everyone can run out of those.
Yeah.
So we've had this place like shoulder jam packed on like St. Patrick's Day, and if I got a head count, it probably would have been around that, especially
Wow.
with the inside outside area. You can fit so many people here.
Now,
That's
you guys,
amazing.
are you open every day?
Yep, every single
Okay.
day. I
Do
think the
you-
only days we close are Christmas Day and Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And we're open every other time, every
Wow.
other holiday.
That's awesome. Do you ever rent out like for private events?
Yeah, so we'll do some in that event space. We'll kind of, if you want to just reserve a few tables outside, inside, it's whatever is going to be more convenient for you depending on the size.
Okay.
You can also do building buyouts.
Perfect.
So we've done that with a
Yep.
few different banks. That way we're closed during that time. Once it's over, open back up to the public.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep. I figured this would probably be a good space for, somebody wants to have some sort of corporate event or they're having a conference in town. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're pretty open to doing whatever is going to accommodate the group. We don't like saying no to things. So if it's something wild, I'll normally just try to figure out a way to make it all work.
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's
that's
great.
Yep.
And you guys do the Mug Club, right?
Yeah. So some of
wall
our
over
Mug
there.
Club members have been Mug Club members since the day we opened.
Oh heck yeah! It's
So
awesome.
that wall used to be extended over, and once we kind of cleared them out on, we don't think they're here anymore, it got filled back up, and now it's like a puzzle piece
Yeah.
trying to fit the mugs in because we
Yeah.
just have so many different ones. But it's really cool kind of just seeing what people do and all the different stickers on them. There's some really, really cool, like, unique mugs over in there.
I think I
That's
see
cool.
some like German Steins over
Yeah,
there.
there's some Steins, plastics. There's all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
As we're looking over at the mug wall, who's on the TV over there?
Oh, Pat McAfee.
Oh, there you go.
There's our boy.
Yeah.
Time
If
to
you're
call him.
listening.
Yes, please. I know since you're airing this right now. It's pre-recorded. Rob's gonna call
I
him.
got his phone number. It's
Yeah.
fine.
You just shoot him a text.
Yeah, I gotta get.
But
in
if
on
you
the
don't,
mug
Will
club.
probably does.
Will
Oh, Will,
yeah.
for sure does. 100%. Will's got his number. I'll just catch him when he's at Gamebridge next.
Yeah.
There you go.
I always see the people. I
I mean,
just
if he's
never.
10 minutes away, you should at least come check out the lounge. Why not, right?
Yeah, Oakland is not far.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
No,
maybe
he's
we
right
get him
there.
to come
Right.
up there.
I just don't.
When
I don't think he
Colin's
smokes
there.
cigars. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have
I
him
know-
try.
Yes,
I would be-
exactly.
You could introduce him to it.
Well, I know his co-host Hawk is on there. He smokes every show. I was like, come on, Pat, jump in here, baby.
That's right.
Well, maybe we get him through him then. We need to get a hold of Hawk then.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a good game plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's never too
Hawk
late
was
to...
actually. Oh, I'm not even gonna go there.
Okay.
He was.
Keep it positive.
No. Hawk. He was I think he was a Packer, right? Yeah, he's a Packer, and he was. I mean, he's potentially Hall of Fame. I don't know if Pat McAfee's quite to that level or not. It might be a little harder to get to Hawk than it is to get to Pat.
I don't know.
Come on, Pat.
We'll find out.
We know he's listening to this.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course, 100%.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tag him in everything.
I was going to
You
say, you
should.
just got to tag
Yeah,
him.
I'll
and we're
just-
good
I'll
to
tag
go.
him in
everything.
No,
Yeah.
actually, that is good. If you tag him, and if you do happen to watch this, Pat, we want you on the show. We'll come down to your place. We'll record with our equipment, your equipment, whatever you want to do, or we'll just come on your show and BS. That'd be great.
Yeah, I can assure you that our audio will be better than yours because I hate your audio,
Wow, man.
Dang.
That's throwing down a gauntlet.
Wow.
bro. Have you ever actually listened to it like
No,
on ESPN? It's
no.
shit. Like I can't believe nobody's like, you got to talk into your mic, bro.
Yeah, because he does walk around and move around a lot.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it's just background noise and like all you hear is static sometimes. Like
You got to have
Jesus,
mic discipline.
Like son of a bitch.
Yeah, if you're doing a show all the time, you got to have mic discipline.
We have
Like
a hard
you're,
enough time
you're
with
literally
ours.
getting paid for this. And
I
like,
mean, you'd figure you
I'm
would
not-
when you're doing it all the time, but
Right. That's like your gig.
Yeah, we're trying to get him on the
This
show
guy.
here, guys. Come on.
I'll teach him some etiquette.
hey, James can show him too. He's
Yeah,
always good
James
with the
will show him.
microphone.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah. Heck yeah.
He's used to talking about it. I love it.
Yeah.
We're just kidding. Please join us.
It'd be great.
We love
Yeah.
you.
It'd be fun.
We
love you, Pat.
promise.
Yeah, so and also something coming up. We have I don't know if you guys are much into hockey or not. We're Fuel sponsors. We also are
Okay.
big Fuel fans. We got Colin Bialik coming on the show next week.
Yeah, buddy.
And I
Yeah,
want
let's
to
go
say-
Fuel.
I know
James is.
So we're
James is
excited.
a big
Heck
fuel
yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
so yeah, Bialik's coming on the show next week. So
Yeah, next Sunday.
yep.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
a good one.
That's
It's
gonna
gonna
be a
be
great
fun.
time.
I'm so excited to talk to him because we got to talk to him a little bit down at the last game, and seems like a super nice guy with a great story. So I'm excited to have him on.
So here's how much I like hockey, and specifically I like the Indy Fuel. They are moving into their new facility, right up
Yeah.
in Fishers.
Yeah.
Super excited about that. My cousin texted me yesterday and says, "Hey, my 40th birthday this year, we're going to go down and rent a house in Puerto Rico, and it's December 5th through the 10th." And I look and I'm like, I can't go. That's opening weekend for the Fuel.
Dang.
That's like
Yeah.
opening. That's the home opener. And you know, if it'd been the home opener any other year, and they were like still at the
Yeah.
fairgrounds or
Not
the
the
second or
first
third,
time.
the
Yeah.
very first game at the new facility, I'm like, can't go.
Why didn't you
Sorry.
just tell him
Yeah.
to move
I mean,
it?
that's
Yeah,
understandable.
that's what I mean.
Because
and
I didn't realize we had hockey here. Like,
Oh,
I guess, like,
yeah.
I'm from the region, so, like, I know Chicago sports, but I was like, my friend sent a video once, and I was like, where the heck are you?
Yep.
She was like, yeah, fairgrounds. And I was like, how did I not know this wasn't?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the
I-
fairgrounds anymore.
Yeah,
so.
they're
That's
they're
good
building
for
a
them.
big
Yeah,
arena.
that's 8,000 seat arena up in Fishers.
Right
if you know
across
where
from
the
IKEA.
IKEA is. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I know where I keep
Yep.
it.
You're a basic white girl.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
should.
yeah.
Well, IKEA is the second level of hell. So you know,
Yeah.
at least for me it is.
I
Say
still
for
have
the
never
ones
been,
spending
not
the
even
money.
once.
I just
Yeah, right.
hate that. Like, oh my gosh.
We bought most of our furniture there,
Sorry
They
about you.
just got good,
except our couch.
good stuff.
No, you didn't. You bought parts to put furniture together.
That's
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did buy a couch from there once, though. Well, I bought it used, but it was from IKEA.
Oh, okay.
The
So-
best couch ever.
So those people put it together.
They
for
did,
you.
yeah.
Right.
They did the hard part.
Yeah. I sold it to my nemesis for more than what I paid for it.
Oh, there
that's
you
a way
go.
to go.
Yeah. And then asked me to help him move it when he went to Chicago. I didn't help him, but
That's there you go.
Wow.
Yeah. No,
What a jerk.
not going to.
Yeah. me, yeah, I am a jerk.
No, I'll just throw it out there.
I mean,
That's
come
what
on.
that's what Jen says, right?
Yes.
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 No,
Yeah.
no, she's a little. She didn't say jerk.
She's a
There's
little more
other words.
aggressive.
Yeah,
there's
it's a little
other
more
words.
colorful than just
Yeah.
jerk, but
I mean,
Yeah,
asshole.
Yeah, appendages. Yeah.
No.
yeah.
yes. Look, I'll take it all. I'm
I
a
know.
nice guy.
You are a nice
You
guy.
are
I feel
nice
like I'm a
guy.
pretty nice guy
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah, you are.
I would say
You
pretty
are.
much all the time.
All the
Except for during my dream the other night when I punched a little girl in the face. I don't know what
Wow.
happened that day.
Wow.
Man.
It
What'd
was
she
a
say
to you?
fever
Dream.
dream. Oh, she kicked my puppy.
Okay, well, yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
punch
she
a
kicked
kid in
your
the
dog,
face. If they kick
then-
my puppy.
Right?
I don't care.
I don't know. It was a weird like fever dream. We were doing some training with our dog. He's a younger dog. She walks up and she's like slapping him in the face and kicked him in the butt. So I punched her in the face.
I would probably do that
Yeah.
in real life, even.
Yeah,
You mess
yeah.
with my dog, I don't care who you are or your age, it's on.
I woke up laughing. My wife was like, "What the fuck are you laughing at? Will you go back to sleep?" It's like 4 a.m. She's like, "Will you go back to sleep? Shut up." I was like, "I just punched a little girl in the face."
So do you guys dream a lot?
All the time.
Because I used to never dream.
Not really.
But I dream a lot more now lately. And my dreams are like stupid, crazy. I don't know
Very
what's going on.
vivid.
So we need to have a dream episode of the craziest dream we have.
Ooh, I got
So we
I
need
got
to
some
start-
stories.
We just need to start paying attention from this point forward. Maybe take some mushrooms or something to get those dreams really active.
There you go.
It's funny you
I like-
say that.
I like
I
that.
mean,
It's funny we say
they
that.
always say smoking weed. If you smoke weed all the time, you don't have dreams. The minute you stop, your dreams become insane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah,
Sounds
Yeah.
like we need to start and then stop.
Smoke-
Yeah,
a
take a
little
little
weed.
tea break and then
Yeah.
you'll have some
Ooh,
wild shit
okay.
going on.
Well,
I like that.
That's
I've had some weird dreams lately. Usually they end up me waking up very pissed off at Lisa. I'm like,
why
it's
I
don't
always
dream. Mad at
she
your
wakes
spouse,
up.
that's
She's like,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
She wakes up. She's like, are you dreaming? I'm like, yeah. Just don't talk to me. What's wrong? I'm like, shut up. I don't want to talk to you.
I can't
You're
believe you
so
did that
mean.
to
Say,
me.
what
You are
I'm
so
like,
mean.
I am so mad at you right now. We'll talk later. And I wake up later. I'm like, I don't remember what the dream was. She's
Yeah.
like, you were really pissed
Yeah,
last
you're off
night.
the
Well,
hook.
yeah, I know.
I remember being mad, but I don't remember why.
I don't remember.
So we're gonna do a dream episode, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be the weekend of the. We're gonna do 2 episodes that weekend because we're gonna have to do the drunken stupor episode, and then we're
With
gonna,
Alan Bishop.
with Alan Bishop.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
And then the
That's gonna be great.
second one will be Sunday morning with mimosas while we're in bed with the covers on with our little sleep caps, like sleepy
Smoking
in
a
bed,
cigar?
smoking a cigar.
In the
Oh,
bed.
that's the way.
In the
That
bed.
sounds like a dream.
Yeah,
I'd be
right?
doing that
Like-
every day.
We will recreate our dream during the episode. I mean, but while we're in bed, so I have to find a little girl that will let me punch her in the face. I don't hit little girls,
I was gonna say it, but I won't. Never mind.
Yeah.
so we have to.
I was like, there's some dreams I really can't share. I'm just saying.
well, there's a few
we
that I
will.
probably shouldn't, but
Yeah.
I say we pick a day, whatever day it is. You do whatever you want to during the day, and that night you have to remember your dream and tell that dream.
you gotta write it. You gotta keep a notebook.
Yeah,
next
you have to
bed.
write
You
it
gotta
down.
write it down
right
like
by the bed. You
immediately.
have to, because I'll
grab
forget
your
it.
phone and
Yeah.
record a message.
Yep.
And like,
Yeah.
I dreamt about this crazy shit last night.
Yeah. It'll be a boring one if we do it that way, though. So never mind.
What'd you dream about? I smoked a Padron.
I smoked a Patron again.
That's Rob's dream. What are we kidding? Rob's still dreaming. He hasn't woke up yet since he opened the lounge.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't sleep much, so
Yeah. You're right.
no.
You're either
yeah.
asleep all the time or you're not asleep at all. You can't figure it out because your whole life is just a dream.
It's a dream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everything
it's
is
like,
a-
hey Rob, what are you doing today on your day off?
gonna
Smoke and drink. So what do you do when you're working? Smoke and drink.
Drink.
Like that's his whole
Yeah.
life now, is smoking and drinking.
See,
Sounds like a great
and Jade's,
life.
Jade's living
Yeah.
her best life
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really am. I'm
Absolutely.
thankful.
Yep.
She can see hang out with dogs all day. Like,
So-
I mean, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dogs
So,
and beer.
I know.
No, I don't want to know your address, but do you live downtown here with
Yep.
all this? Okay.
Yeah, I live
cool.
on the east side, kind of close to Bottle Works. So it's
Gotcha.
nice
Oh,
because
cool,
you can
yeah.
actually bring your dogs into pins too.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So I just try to go to only dog-friendly places because if
Yeah.
I'm drinking, it just makes me feel better because then I'm that drunk girl at one point in the night that'll cry because she misses her dogs even though you've been away from them for like 5 hours. It's always my thing. If I get too drunk, I will start crying only for my dogs. Everyone else,
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's funny.
Yeah, 5 hours is a good amount of time.
But you know that it does seem like in downtown Indianapolis has done a good job become animal friendly.
Yes.
And that's not very common in very many cities around America.
No.
Yeah, no, I moved to DC for a little bit, found out really quickly, even patios there, you cannot bring your dog.
Yeah.
They want paper proof, and I'm like, actually, that's not legal to even ask that. But Indy is, I love it. And I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people my age like aren't really wanting to have kids.
Yeah.
We just want to have our dogs because it's
Yeah.
less of a financial burden, and you
Well,
actually get sleep at night.
And as a young woman, you're don't want to go out by yourself.
Yeah.
So if you're going out to do something, you take your dog, and your dog can be there to help, ward off somebody that might be
That or they're
an
good
idiot.
pickups. When I've been single, I'm like,
Same
yes,
thing, same
pet
thing.
my
Wow,
dogs,
it works both
please.
Pet my dog.
Okay, so do you
great.
guys do you do carryouts like just to go cups of beer?
Yeah, so technically with Georgia Street doing that, passing that law,
Right,
you can
yeah.
grab a beer in a plastic cup and walk around town
That's
with
what I
it.
thought. Yep.
Well, the new law actually just takes effect July 1st, where everybody can do it,
Yeah,
In the entire state?
and happy hours.
unless there's a city ordinance.
Right. Well, that
And
makes
the happy
yeah.
hour, happy
Yeah,
hour.
so
the
I
happy
know
hour
like you
thing,
can't do
yeah.
that. I don't think in Fishers, but like
Yeah,
part
there
of
are
being
certain
downtown is
ordinances.
I know
Right.
you
Well,
can do it.
Fishers will probably change it.
You'd
They're,
think.
I
yeah,
think they're going to be able to, but it has to be to-go cocktails where it has to be sealed.
Yeah, that
You
makes
can't
more
walk
sense
out
for
with an
them.
open container, but you can take a sealed cocktail with you.
Which I mean,
Again, it's
the
gonna
question
get
then is,
open
can
when
you have
get-
an open container like while you're walking down the street? Because honestly,
not in
Fishers is
Fishers.
getting like that downtown area in Fishers is going to be a
Westfield,
pretty
too.
nice little area where
Yeah.
you know
Yeah,
with-
Westfield just had a story run on Fox saying that they're, what is it, Dora or Nora, whatever, I don't know, the
Yeah,
alcohol,
Nora.
whatever that alcohol law is, allowing them in like a certain area, which is
Yeah.
going to be like
Right.
outside of Grand Park, where like West Fork is going to be like that area.
Yeah.
like you can walk
open
with open container.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. So
Yeah.
same thing like down in this area, like so that's a cool
I
thing.
mean,
Like,
if
it's
they're
pretty
not going to
simple.
let
Don't-
us legalize weed, then at least let us drink
Yeah,
while we're walking
exactly.
around.
Right.
Yeah,
Give
I
us
mean,
something
it's pretty
here.
simple, you know. Don't get drunk and get behind the wheel,
Yeah.
right? Other than that, like go have some fun, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
It's- I like that you can be in downtown Indy, and if you're gonna go walk around, there's some great bars and great restaurants, and it's actually just a pleasant, place to kind of walk around during the day and
Yeah.
over at the canal, and being able to have a cocktail or a beer or something is great.
That'd be great. Yeah.
July 1st is also starting the happy hour. So
Yep,
we've never
yep.
been allowed to have happy hour, which I
Nope,
guess I didn't
same.
even realize that
Yeah.
because
Yep.
I figured, why wouldn't you? But
And
Yeah, I
again,
didn't know that was a thing.
another stupid Indiana law that makes no sense at all.
The
Just
other
like
one I
us.
wish they would do, but I don't know if I don't think it's a federal thing, but you can't have like any of your rewards programs when you spend money on booze. It doesn't count.
Yeah. For us,
we do a
it
rewards
doesn't.
program.
You do one?
Yeah, we have my Metazoa Rewards.
No,
put
you
your
don't.
phone number
No, you
in.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
No,
Well,
They have obviously
You
I
get
do-
money back
it-
for the money you spend. So I don't know if
Yeah.
maybe we just found a little loophole around
There
it.
There
could
could be a
be.
loophole as a brewery
Yeah.
for that.
Because I know, like,
Because we can't.
because like I go
we
to
couldn't.
you guys can't at all, right?
We can't
Yeah,
right
from,
now.
on alcohol.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's going to change
Or
with
tobacco.
the laws on July 1st or not.
Right.
We're looking into that right now, but
Yeah.
right now we can't.
Yeah. So I know, like, I'll go to Buffalo Wild Wings and they got their rewards program, but all the, if I'm going to sit at the bar for a couple hours and drink a couple beers or whatever, it doesn't count for
I
anything.
bet you anything it's probably a brewery law because the reason why they do it for us is with alcohol, you can't discount it. It's the happy hour law.
Yeah.
You can't discount it for a certain time. So if someone comes in and gets a discount because of their points, you have to give that same discount to everybody
this could
all
open it
day
up.
long. So this could potentially open up if the law is written correctly. We know Indiana law is
Yeah.
never written correctly.
No.
So
It could be
but
the
as
license.
a brewery, that's what you sell here. So you are doing the same discounts for everybody all day long, everybody. So actually, it makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we'll tell people to sign up. You get like 9% back of what you spend, $5 off, and people will say no. And I'm like, I don't say no to free money, but I guess to each their own.
yeah.
I hate money, so
Yeah.
Yeah, so does everyone.
We're
right?
in that
now,
we're in that world where everybody thinks that you're trying to get information out of them to spam them or something. It's
are you
like,
kidding me, man?
it
Kroger
is what
sells
it
your
is.
information. Suck it up.
I was going to say, look,
Everybody sells your shit. Like,
Yeah.
I work in technology. Like I've been in this for 25 years, and I can tell you one thing for sure: if somebody wants to get you,
they're gonna get it.
they can get you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry to say this, but you're just not a big enough target,
Yeah.
Right.
right? I mean, you're not, and they're going for what's easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as long as you just keep your head about you and don't click on stupid links and stuff like that, you're gonna be fine.
I tell
Right.
people every time they sign up for our loyalty program, I say, I'm not going to sell your information unless someone gives me enough money for it. And if they give me enough money for it, I'll share it with you.
Sorry, bud.
I'll warn you in advance. Sorry, it happened.
It's like covering your license plate on a picture on Facebook or whatever. Everyone thinks they're like saving the world by like hiding.
Right.
They're like
Yeah.
holding their thumb up and like taking a picture. Now you just look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, I will say you should not take a picture of tickets that have barcodes on them.
yeah, you shouldn't.
Yes.
But now some of these images of barcodes, like your Apple Wallet that you save for like Ticketmaster,
Right.
They have a thing on there.
Oh, and
that you
it
can't screenshot it.
Yeah, you can't screenshot
you
it
can't. Well, it
anymore.
doesn't do any good anyway because every time you go, it refreshes with a different QR code.
Yeah.
So that's because it's
People have been getting scammed lately with things like that.
They
Where
have.
they showed up
Exactly.
and someone else
got
already
digital
scanned them,
tickets.
and then they're like,
Yeah.
"What do you?"
Yep, they're
Right.
like, oh, sorry,
Yeah.
you
It
can't get
sucks
in.
too.
I will
Yep,
never
yep.
buy a digital ticket from anyone. I gotta have paper.
I will do digital if it's
I'll buy
through
it direct-
Ticketmaster.
Exactly.
Well, not second party.
If it's a
Yeah.
digital transfer, then
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right.
And
Even
even
like
like
the-
the
like Taylor
StubHubs and
Swift
things like
tickets.
that, they do digital transfers still through like Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
So it's basically StubHub or whatever handles the transaction, the financial side of it, and they collect the money, but they don't pay the seller until it's confirmed from the buyer that
Right.
you've received the digital transfer.
Right.
So it's all still through Ticketmaster as if you're just giving somebody their ticket.
It's
That's
the
also
only
true.
legit
yeah,
way to do
that's-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is legit.
All right, so we're only an hour and 11 minutes in, and we need more beer.
Yeah. What do we
And
want to drink?
You guys, what do you want to do next? You want to?
Another beer?
I'm going to do a hippopotamus.
All right.
So
all right.
one
Or
hoppo.
what? Did you want to do something else?
No, I'm thinking about the coffee
You want to
Yeah,
do the
maybe.
trash panda?
trash panda. Yeah, I'll do one of those.
Yep.
What about you?
The new
Or-
sour.
Okay,
The new
is there
sour?
anything else that we haven't tried?
I did
Oh,
see
well,
somebody
I mean,
walking
our
with a
menu
stout.
is
So.
ridiculous
large.
amount.
So
All right,
yes,
some-
if you want to pause and walk up and look at the menu,
let's pause
yeah,
and walk.
Okay.
because
Go
there's
ahead.
so many things on there that I don't think I could even list them all.
Okay.
off.
I know what I want. Yeah, you guys go ahead. I know what I'm getting.
You going to carry the show by yourself?
I will. I'm gonna sit here
Well,
and I'm
we
gonna carry
can-
everything.
We'll just leave it running, and Mike can just keep talking to himself.
I will. Yeah, go ahead. Go pick out what you want. I want the new sour. That's what I'll take.
Perfect.
Yeah.
go
So
talk to
now
you.
we're on the mic hour, and we're gonna sit here and we're gonna talk about Scotch Shong.
Thank you to sponsor Deadwood Live. Derek with Deadwood Live is producing top quality live edge products as well as bourbon themed furniture. If you've been in the lounge, you've seen the custom live edge table and barrel stools produced by Derek. Be sure to give him a like and follow on Facebook at Deadwood Live. That's DED Wood Live.
One
right.
man down.
And for those of you that are watching still, we're back, and we got more beer.
We
More
do
beer.
have more
Yeah,
beer.
yeah.
Yes.
Beer.
Cheers.
Beer.
So I'm
Cheers.
doing the Gosa.
I am
Same.
doing the Central
Chimpanzee Central, yeah.
Central.
What'd
I'm
you end up
doing
with?
Trash panda
Of
again.
course. Yeah. Can't go wrong with that.
I almost
I ended
went
up
with
with the
that.
ghost. So
You went the Gosa too?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm still there.
This
So-
I really like this. It's a really good IPA.
Yeah, we've always made one every year for the zoo. So their exhibit this year with the chimpanzees is amazing. The way they set it up, like they practically have their own trail from the start of the zoo to the end. That's an outdoor trail.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
they're kind of like it's like you're walking with them in a way. Like you can look up and see them up in there. The only thing that's a little scary is okay, they could probably pee on you, but
They definitely will fling poo.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
but they're
yes.
very, very intelligent, and most of them used to actually be house pets. So a lot of them were owned in Texas because Texas has a lot of laws, or I should say, no laws about what you can
what you
have.
can have.
Yeah.
What
And
animals.
one of them just wanted the whole time for me to just show him my phone and scroll through Instagram because apparently he had an iPad.
Oh wow.
At his house. So they gave him an iPad
That's
to play
great.
with. So he'll just
Yeah.
like go like this on the window just because he wants you to scroll through so he can look at your phone.
That's
oh,
funny.
that's cool
Yeah.
as heck.
So
Yeah, and
so
they're-
I can sit there, slowly get my buzz going with a Chimpanzee Central IPA
Yeah.
while watching the chimps screw around with each other.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Dude, I
Can
could
you
sit
walk
and,
around the zoo with beer?
Yeah. So we have that beer there. I want to
Sounds like-
say
Sounds like
Sounds like a
Papa
place we
and
need to.
Nap
Yeah.
in the Hammock, and they have Hotel Tango liquor. So
Okay.
you can make it enjoyable for the adults
Okay.
as well.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that, we do like an hour kind of podcast thing, and then we do the clip on mics, and we just walk around with our beers.
Oh, we could do
and,
that. Yeah, we could do that.
And
for
check
sure.
out the animals.
Mike and I are really, really hard trying to find some way to splice all that together.
A 4-pack of the wireless.
Yeah,
so we
that's
can
tough,
actually
isn't it?
figure
We'll
that
work
out.
on it.
That or, I mean, we can always Lauren knows the zoo people very well. She can always talk to them because they let us go in the exhibit well before it was even open.
Ooh.
And they've kind of got a little separate room in the chimpanzee exhibit where it's just windows and like a nice seating area. So I'm sure you guys could probably set up in there.
Can we set up with the monkeys inside the
They
cage?
don't even go near the monkeys because they can snap your neck off in 5 seconds. They are very, very strong
But when
animals.
we're drinking lots of beer, it doesn't hurt that bad.
Yeah. There's no
Well,
pain
yeah,
when
when,
you're
when you
drinking.
die,
There's
I
no-
also
Oh,
don't think it.
Like, yeah, whatever.
the
Come on.
snap of a finger.
You only
you're
live
already dead.
once. Come on. when
Jade's a
you
buzzkill over
What's that?
here.
It's a-
Gosh.
Come on,
It's an American
Jade.
Dad episode where like I'm drunk, I can't feel anything, so they like chug a bottle of whiskey and jump off the roof because they need to get out quickly. And they land on the ground and get up, and they're like, "See, I told you,
It's fine. I'm fine.
I'm drunk."
Is
It's
that your
okay."
bone sticking out? Nah, it's
No.
good. It's good. No worries.
That sounds great. Maybe we could just get him to let us set up on like the golf cart. We'll just leave all the mics on the golf cart and we'll just drive around looking at
Be kind of cool.
monkeys.
Attach a
and-
Yeah.
generator.
Yeah,
They've got a lot of cool
yeah,
stuff
you can get
there.
a generator. That sounds cool. I've never been to the zoo here.
What?
It's a good
Yeah.
zoo.
I've only
man.
been here
It's a
for
good
about
zoo.
2 years.
Well,
so
they do a lot of events too that are adults only. So like we'll go there and hand out beer. I want to say it's called Zoo Boo.
Yeah.
Or-
Boo at the zoo.
yeah, Boo at the Zoo. I
Yeah,
wanna
it's the
say.
Halloween one,
Everyone
right?
dresses up.
Yeah.
I got to go last year. It was super fun. So it's just like a drinking trail. So
I'm gonna dress up as a monkey this year, and then
Fling poo at everybody.
Do it. Just fling poo.
it's part of my costume. This is real.
It's real.
Ah, you got poo in the face.
Well, I don't want to throw a plastic poo at you.
that might hurt.
Yeah. I like that. I saw the ad for that. There was another one they did at some point last year. It was during the summer.
They also
That
do
was
the
like an
Christmas
adult-
lights
Yeah.
during that. They do that for around Christmas time.
I've seen a couple like adult parties
the Christmas
there.
one I've seen.
Yeah,
well,
they're-
they
they're
do
so
one
much
around the
fun.
dolphin exhibit too. I think, don't they?
I believe so. Yeah.
Something
and I
where
think
they're
you can
doing-
even rent that room out.
It's
And
really cool.
yeah, it is super badass.
Hey,
We
look
gotta
who
do that.
just strolled in.
Hey,
How's
My
it
wife's
going?
here.
Well, hey,
It's Jen.
it's the other
it's
both.
Jen.
How's it going?
How are you?
Doing good.
Did we kill the double? What was this one? Was that
That's-
the double?
That was the New England hazy. But if
Okay.
you go
That's the
tell
hazy.
James, James can get her the sample of the double.
There's a new hopopotamus.
10.1%.
It's a double hopopotamus.
It's beautiful.
Go ask
Yes.
James for a sample of that.
Get you
Yeah.
one. Get you one.
yeah.
Dave.
Yeah. Dave. Shane.
Jay.
He found me on Instagram, by the way.
Nice.
Shane did.
Are
I'll
you
tell you,
hard to
that's
find on Instagram?
Not really.
No, it's
You
just
said that
James.
like it was
last
a
name.
thing.
No, yeah,
It's
no.
just
Yeah. No.
I have
I don't know.
I have a super secret hidden account. I'm on double secret probation.
No, that was the story.
Yeah.
That's it. There wasn't anything else to that. So
Yeah.
That was it. Just
that was
he found
it.
you.
Yeah, Shane found me.
Wow, riveting stuff that you're bringing today, Mike.
Yeah.
Riveting.
So Jade, what are some other things you got coming up that you're excited about? I mean, I know you talked about some events. You guys have any other things going on here at Metazoa that you might want to talk about?
Yeah, I actually have Christmas in July. And your Santa this year will be James.
I know.
So
There we go.
we're going to
Yeah.
be doing a dog shoot with the summer Santa.
I know.
We're going to have a
I'm
nice
bummed about
background
that.
for that. And then we're also going to have a bunch of vendors. So I tried to make it more gift-wise so that everyone can start getting their stuff built up for Christmas
I can't
time.
be
So
here.
That's great.
I know. I asked.
I
I
know.
tried.
I tried to.
When is that?
That is July, I want to say
13th.
13th.
Okay.
We'll have some live music going on. We got a DJ, so
That's great. That's great.
yeah.
And this is a great spot. I mean, you have plenty of parking. And honestly, if the parking lot fills up, you can park along the road
Yep,
anywhere
and
all the way
street
down
parking.
and
through
it's
here.
free street parking,
It's
which
free
is the
street
best
parking.
part. Just
Nice.
don't park under the bridge; they will give you a ticket.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Just
have
park
learned
where it's
the hard
legal.
way.
Yeah. But
I
there seems
didn't
to be
know
a
that
lot-
was illegal.
Because really, there's not a lot of other things to do right here.
Yeah,
I mean, there's things within a couple minute drive, but all the parking here is really yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 to 7 minute walk. You can get to a lot, but
Yeah.
you're at least.
I mean, you
gonna
could
be
walk
home.
the Sun King, but it's crossing Washington, which no one really
Nobody
wants to do.
Yeah.
It's risking
No.
your life.
Yeah, I guess you're probably a little far for a walk to get all the way down to like Fountain Square.
Yeah, that's a
Actually,
little bit long.
surprisingly not.
It's not
I've,
bad.
I've done it a few times. So Dave, our owner, he does it often. Almost every day, he'll take his little stroll through Fountain Square,
Okay.
go around to the businesses, just hand out Metazoa cards, and
Well, yeah, the
cool.
bridge
Mosey on
across Virginia that goes across like 65. That's got like
There's a
sidewalks on both
sidewalk,
Yeah,
sides.
and even it's kind of quicker if you just take Fletcher right over in here.
Oh, okay.
You can just
And then
take
go
hop
south.
over, go on Fletcher, and it's a nice, easy walk.
Gotcha.
So
I love that Fountain Square area.
Does
It's a great
Metazoa
place.
do any kind of collaborations with other breweries to make some beers or anything like that? I know some. I know some do, but
We've done it with the Pink Boots Society before,
Okay.
which is a group of only women that brew beers. So we
Okay.
don't really do a lot with other breweries
gotcha.
per se, but we've considered it
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
next year of trying to do stuff. But Sun King always, we got them, they got us. If we need something, we'll call them. If they need
Yeah.
something, they'll call us. So it's nice that we're in a good brewing community where no one's really jealous of anyone.
Right.
We're always here to just help each other.
We talk about that all the time with the distilleries, breweries, cigar lounges, all that. It's such just each one of them feels like a big business when you're in it, but they're all super small businesses, and you have this group of people that care about each other and they want to take care of each other because if Sun King fails down the road here, you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
You're not
That's-
going, oh great, we got rid of a
that scares
competitor.
us because we're like, oh no, what happened?
Exactly.
What's
How in
coming
the
to
world
us?
could that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we get
Something-
lucky that some of our regulars, like one of the guys that comes in every day, he brews there. Jerry, our head brewer, he came from Sun King. So
Yeah.
in the end, we all kind of help out with each other.
That's
we don't
great.
really have any animosity towards anyone.
That's one thing I love about the liquor and cigar industries. They just seem to care about each other, and they know rising, like you said, rising tides raise all ships.
Yep.
And it's like if we're in this together, then we all get better. Fighting against each other just makes our industry drop. So that's great.
every time we've said that quite a bit in the last couple
sorry.
months.
I probably
Rising
have.
tide, raise up. That should be a drinking game. But alongside it
no.
always reminds me of the tattoo that other basic white women get. That is
The butterfly?
No, it's an anchor that says "Can't hold me down." Refuse to sink. Like, bitch, it's a fucking anchor. Like,
It's an anchor.
that's your job. Like,
That's your job.
yeah.
You're
Refuse
supposed
to
to
sink.
say.
Gosh, thought I was gonna be like, God,
I
it's
have
greater
not
than the
seen
highs
that.
and
You don't have that
lows.
tattoo.
I have not seen that
Okay,
basic
good.
white woman
Got one.
tattoo.
Perfect. Yeah.
So you got one tattoo.
Yes,
Okay.
this is for my mom. She passed away when I was younger, so I just want to have my guardian angel on me at
There
all
you
times.
go.
There you
Awesome,
go.
awesome.
Yeah. That's
I'm
way
getting
more
my-
sentimental than my last.
I'm getting my first tattoo.
You are.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
excited about it. Thanks, Jen, for
We'll hook
getting
you
your
up,
work
brother.
done quick so that I could sneak in and steal your appointment.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hers are
nice.
So
amazing.
When's
Yeah,
that
hers-
happening?
Next Saturday. Well,
Uh,
this past Saturday.
no,
No, his.
mine.
Yeah, this past Saturday.
The-
By the time this airs.
by the time this airs,
past
because
Saturday.
it's
Oh,
gotcha.
you're
Yeah,
doing
Yes.
it
this next weekend.
Yeah,
Holy
the 22nd.
There you go, the 22nd.
Dude.
You excited?
I
Can we
am,
get
I'm
down
so
there and
pumped.
record?
Yeah.
I would love to, but I got to be at Summerfest, and
Oh, gotcha.
you own a business.
I know. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
what
would be
I'm-
great to
the,
come down
the
the
Indianapolis Motor
So-
Speedway logo.
Do
We're
the
going to.
play-by-play.
I
I
crossed
talked to
my
Charlie
back.
about this.
You're getting a large one.
We're going to
Yeah.
do this.
Oh, that's ballsy.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
yeah,
the
hold
very
back.
least, I figure we get the outline done,
Yeah, hold back.
all the outline and lettering, and then go back and get the coloring some other time. I mean, it's not complicated, and I don't think I'm going to have them do the shading on like the wing and wheels itself, just the flags, because gold. That with my skin,
Nobody will
it's
see it.
already
It's gonna fade out. Quick.
yeah, it's going to be
yeah,
gone,
you're probably
so
better black and gray.
That's I mean, I might get like the flags that are like red,
and
yellow.
White.
The
Is it white?
there's white, blue with the orange stripe and checkered,
Okay.
and then green, of course.
Yeah, I don't know that much about it.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Wings,
it's just racing.
tire.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only Scott's whole world.
Yes. Yeah. This was my 23rd consecutive.
Dang.
Yeah.
This was my second ever going.
Did you love
Same.
it?
Yeah, I liked honestly Carb Day better than
Carb Day's
I did
great.
Snake
Yeah.
Pit.
I'm a
and
big
just-
Carb Day fan. Yep.
I loved Carb Day. It was just fun watching it, and Snake Pit's a little too much for me. So next year we were like, all right, guys, we're hitting the age where this isn't fun anymore.
So
I
you'll
want to
have to
go
come
for a
hang
little
out with
bit.
us.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, you got to come out. Lot
Yeah.
6.
That's
Yeah.
what we're planning on getting a spot in lot 6. And
Oh,
trying to
perfect.
get
You're
a
going to
little-
camp out
Even
there?
Yeah.
closer.
Then you're going to be partying with us.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll be there for.
Well, so I actually have to get my renewal done today. I forgot today's the deadline. So
Don't
I gotta
forget
get
because
my-
we're inviting everybody.
I
here
know.
to your
I got.
campground.
Don't worry. I'll have it.
We just
I'll
keep
just,
adding
like-
people to the guest list. So
I'll just call IMS today, and
Yeah.
they'll take my order on the phone. That's
Yeah,
fine.
just text Doug Bowles. It'll be fine.
I'll just text Doug.
Yeah. It'd be
No, I don't have Doug's number. So
Whatever. Yeah.
I bet Pat
but
does.
yeah, I've been camping out there for like 15 years in Lot 6. So
I love that.
it's awesome.
It's definitely like this year was way more fun. My first year, I was like, it's a little too much for me. But now this last year, I was like, all right, I love it.
So come out early on carb day. Well, if you're camping out there, then you got to get there on Thursday.
Yeah.
Right.
So my friends are camping. I'm just going to be joining.
Okay.
in when I
Well,
leave,
then
because
come to our
I'm not a
campsite.
big tent girl.
Now, well, I don't even know if they let you tent camp in Lot 6.
One has a trailer,
camper,
but not all of us
gotcha.
can.
Fit into it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. I got you. So definitely come over to our site. We'll be doing the podcast live again
Awesome.
next year. So we did it live, and that was our first live ever.
Ever.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Heck yeah.
That was
Yep.
a
And
good
we're going to find a better way to do microphones this time.
We will, because we have these nice fancy new stands.
Yes.
Yes.
And these
These are-
nice little guys
These are
that
so nice.
will go on the table. So we will have more options.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will. It'll be great.
It'll be great.
Yep. We're pulling all of our like people that have been camping with us forever and talking to them about the history of their experience at the 500.
We literally
and-
broadcasted it live to YouTube as well as the parking lot. So
Yes.
Scott
Oh my
always
gosh, I
takes
love
his
that.
sound system. So we put the speakers pointing out. I brought a TV. We put it on the TV and we just pointed it out towards the crowd.
Yep.
I
And there was
love
just people
that.
just like standing there watching. It was pretty cool.
It's a great time.
Yeah, it was great.
And
Has some
Mike
Bloody
did bring out like
Marys.
4 cameras, and
I did, yeah.
he's like doing the whole
yeah,
thing.
I brought 4 cameras and.
I'm,
Sure, the amount of drunk people was nice and easy to find because
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we were the drunkest at that point.
Oh
still.
yeah, I mean we started
Yeah.
at 9:45. So.
I mean, I think carb day, the first 5 minutes I went in, there was a lady already getting like hauled off.
Yes,
and I was like,
that's-
it's not even
Yeah,
10
like
a.m.
doesn't matter.
yep,
The
that's-
clocks don't really matter that
Yeah.
weekend.
No, they really
No.
don't. Yeah,
And
I
with how
mean,
hot it is, I mean, you can only expect people to survive for so long.
Yeah.
this year it wasn't too bad. It wasn't awful.
The
Yeah.
rain on race day, I honestly appreciated in the end. It
Yes.
was like, it cooled me off. And I mean, we just played games and got drunker. So
Yeah.
couldn't be mad
Yeah.
about that.
Well, it was great because we could watch it live at the lounge. So it's like, normally, Indiana people, when they don't go to the racetrack, what do? They cook out and listen to it on the radio.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
And
blacked out,
you
yeah.
barely pay attention to it. You just listen to it when something exciting happens. Like this year, I watched every second of the race. I'm like, this was freaking amazing. Why
I know,
don't
it
they
was
open
cool.
this up
What
every
made them
really
year?
need
change
to
their mind
get-
about this year, like not blacking
Because it was
out?
delayed, and so they start at like 7 a.m. with the delayed broadcast. The race was still going, like it had just ended at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. rather.
PM, yeah.
Yeah, p.m. My bad. Yeah, so they just decided to show it, and they'd already basically sold out. I mean,
Oh,
Oh
it
yeah,
was-
during Snake Pit when we were staying, they were like, "Wow, no one's here." Then they made us evacuate. When we came back, we're like, "Okay, now everyone's here." They were
Everyone's
just
back.
smart and waited, and we were stupid by getting there the hour before downpour.
so you were infield.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did. I
it was
did
a mess.
15 years in the infield, and then I've done 8 years now in stands. So I love the infield. I still wouldn't mind doing it.
yeah, it was fun. It's
Yep.
just a good crowd too.
It
Like
is.
no one was really angry. Everyone was just there to have a good time.
It's there really isn't like a bad vibe there, hardly ever. It's really rare when somebody
Bad
gets
happens, yeah.
nasty and gets angry about something. It's pretty rare.
I had a
Although
good time.
I will say, my brother-in-law's brother once had to punch a guy out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, on those mounds
Oh.
in turn 3
Oh.
That
because
should
we
be
were
a
trying to
goal.
leave.
That
Oh,
should
it
be
was,
a goal for us.
dude, it was hilarious. The
I
guy
don't
was
know if I
drunk
could.
and just sat in his chair like while he was not in it, and we didn't care because whatever, people get drunk out there and it's fine.
Yeah.
But then the race is over and we're like all ready to go, and so he's like trying to be nice. Hey man, I need my chair, so you got to get up now. And he's like, "Fuck you, this is my chair." So then the guy took a swing at my friend, and of course, when you're super drunk, and you take a swing, you don't really connect.
It usually
all that
goes
much.
pretty well.
Yeah.
Usually
My brother-in-law's
land the
brother
first
was
shot.
not as drunk. Hit him one time, and the guy went stiff as a board and went end over end down the hill.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
We were like, holy shit, that was amazing. Let's get the fuck out of here. Grabbed the chair and we took off. We turned around just one time to look and see that, he was starting to move. So he was okay. But yeah,
beautiful.
that was a
It's
trip.
very poetic.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
poetic.
Don't steal chairs out there.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
steal
Hey,
shit.
come on.
I mean, it comes down to the golden rule. Don't
Yeah.
be a dick.
Don't
Yeah.
be a dick and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's a golden rule.
Pretty simple,
I
right?
like
It is
that
the
rule.
golden rule. Hey, by the way, give me the rest of her that
Which one?
seltzer.
You want
Oh.
the Celts? It
Oh,
might be a
yeah.
little
I'm gonna
warm
go ahead and
now,
mix
but
it in here. Oh, it's
Oh,
fine.
you're just gonna throw the little.
See, do you like the
There you
mix
go.
now?
This
I
one's for
love
you,
the
James.
mix.
The
I like
mix
them
is
both.
So good.
But the mix is great.
James
Are
is
you
turning
liking
over
your Imperial
in his
hot, though?
grave that he
Good.
doesn't have yet.
James is getting pissed off right
Oh,
now.
he gets so mad at me. He'll
Yeah.
come around the corner with his hand on the hip and be like, "You told them they could mix the
No,
beer."
He said,
Actually-
we make the beer the way we want it to taste.
When he comes out, let me know. I'm gonna tell him how his beers when
There,
they're
he's
when
right
they're
there.
Hey, where's he at?
Oh, he's in the
Oh.
entryway.
setting up
He
still.
went
I
back
say-
out.
We'll
I'm gonna-
catch him.
I'm gonna yell at him. Tell him whenever you guys mix your beers, they're the best.
That's amazing. I love the mixture of the two that you guys do here.
There he is.
Great.
There he is, Rob.
Well, it looks like Dave's done with
I don't
this
know if
meeting,
you
so
hear
if
me.
you
He's-
want, I
he's
can
a-
go and try to snag him over in here. So you
That'd be
guys
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
Let
great.
me go
Yeah,
get him
if you
because
wanna do that,
I know
we
he likes
appreciate that.
talking. So
Good.
Yeah, let's do that.
All
let me
right.
go
Well,
And then
snag
I-
him real quick.
And then I will berate him over the mixes.
Right.
You should.
Exactly.
I think that's a great idea.
The mix is okay.
I think that's the
Fine.
same method that we would use to get Pat McAfee on the show.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell him, it's like, man, Jade being the master brewer here now, you know, blending your
Master blender.
master blend. That's what we're
There's
gonna
no such thing as a master blender at a brewery.
There is now.
Not
There
yet.
is now.
Okay. So we got talking about tattoos. I was going to tease my new tattoos, but
Oh yeah,
then we
you-
got talking about IMS.
Can you get your leg up enough to get it on there? All right, all right.
Maybe. Maybe not when Dave's here.
Not when
But-
Jen's around.
She's seen it.
I know you have,
Yeah.
but you still hate it.
Did you see it, Scott? Did you see my tits?
Where you actually did it.
It's fucking big.
That is.
I got big tits.
You have
Yeah.
monster tits.
You know what's going to happen. Jen and I's already been talking about this. Jen's going to take him down there and get a tattoo for him.
Right.
And she's going to have him tattoo sunglasses on top of that. Cover up those titties.
Man.
It hurt. My knee is a bitch. The knee sucked.
I bet the knee hurts. I know how
Yeah.
bad the elbow hurts. I'm sure the knee's just as
Yeah.
bad, if not worse.
It like the phantom pains like in other areas are real. Like on the inside of my arm, I always feel like he's doing my ribs
Yeah.
because I could just like feel it vibrating through my body. When you hit the knee, I swear it was in the foot. Like I
Oh, wow.
just felt
Oof.
it like in my ankle.
Felt it all the way down the
Oh
bone.
yeah, and then my foot fell asleep. Like
See, I've
I'll
never
be
heard
anxious
anybody
to-
say anything bad about the back.
Oh,
They're always
I
like,
say be
yeah.
anxious. I think I've heard the upper back is not
she
It's
said
not a
her
big-
son.
terrible.
Yeah, that's
I
yeah.
say Chloe didn't seem to have much of a problem on hers.
Yep, that's about where mine will
Yeah.
be. Yeah, same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody said it's not.
Spine, yeah.
Yeah, but I
Anything
got
on
a
the
good,
bone.
I got a good fatty layer protecting that thing, so I'll be
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll be okay on the spine.
Well, I'm about ready to go ahead and move up. Go ahead and finish up the rest of the arm.
There you go.
Something broke.
Need a titty dragon on the arm.
No, probably not. Titty dragon with sunglasses. I might do
sunglass
that.
titty dragon.
I might do the sunglasses just to help.
Same
hell did-
dragon, but with
Where did the titty
sunglasses.
dragon even come from?
I don't fucking know. We've been
Gosh,
talking about that for 2
I was
years.
saying just like
I'm
The
still
first one
dis-
was a busty lady with a dragon head.
Yes.
Got
yes.
turned down twice. Sorry, guys.
Oh, boo.
He's
Oh,
not
well,
coming.
the
that's
guys
all
aren't
right.
as fun here as the women, I guess.
That's all right. We're so
You're not going to show off that tattoo now? Going to show Jade?
I can, yeah. So we were talking about tattoos, right? And you know, then we got sidetracked talking about IMS because Scott lives
His
and breathes
IMS.
IMS.
I know.
So
I'm sorry.
that's the only. No, don't be sorry. I love it.
It's
You know,
fun.
it's
The
great.
2 years I've spent there with you have been amazing.
It's
so
a good time.
yeah, like we'll always go as long as we live here.
I mean, it's an
Absolutely.
indie staple.
I'm not
It
going
really
anywhere.
is.
Where
an
am I
indie
going?
staple.
I go where she tells me to. So
So then we started going back and talking about tattoos, and
Yeah.
Mike got himself a.
yeah, so the past weekend was my update with my tattoos. So I had to do a couple things. You know, I had Gus's nose print here, so I had to get Howard's nose print here.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Because that was the first thing that we taught him was touch. So, you know, instead of doing a paw print, we did their nose. Because everyone else is like, I've got Sadie's paw print there. Spencer's paw print's there. This was new. Got all this. It's all flaky.
Dang.
And then I got one more. I might be... Don't let me flip this chair over.
Don't flip
That's a
chair
good
over.
call. Don't flip
yeah,
the chair over.
don't be that person.
That's my...
Oh, dang. That one's badass.
It's my titty dragon.
It's a titty dragon.
It's got titty eyes.
It's a dragon with.
You can't even tell unless you look at it closely. That is
Oh,
great.
Jen knew right away.
Yeah, Jen knew right away.
Yeah. She was like titty
So-
dragon. Great. Awesome titty
So
dragon.
I don't
on
know.
your leg.
I don't remember where that started. It was about 2 years ago, and we were sitting at the lounge, and we were talking
have
about
no
opening
idea.
a distillery somewhere near Fortville
It was the logo for what?
for the distillery. It was gonna be the Titty
A
Dragon.
logo, the Titty Dragon, Dragon Distillery.
Probably not going to happen, but no,
So
I
if-
can't remember what it was.
So we're like-
It was something like that.
We need a logo for this.
Yeah.
And somebody thought up
My mascot.
It's our
the mascot is the
spirit animal.
Titty Dragon. Oh man.
I mean, I'm sure people would buy a bunch of shirts with like
Oh, there's
Oh
no
my
question.
gosh.
always the
Oh, yeah.
inappropriate
Yes.
innuendos
merch
that, like,
alone would be
people nowadays are like offended, and I'm like, okay, but people my age love that stuff.
Right, they
Like,
do. Yeah.
It's like the stupid,
absolutely.
the come and go, like how they have hats now
Yep.
that they sell. Like I've had 3 friends
Yeah.
buy them just
Butt drugs.
because it says it. Yeah.
That's a place. Yeah.
What is it?
Butt drugs. BUTT drug. I know they
Oh,
closed.
they
Butt drugs
closed.
closed. Yeah.
So you should start
Well,
selling merch.
You know,
I will. I will sell Titty Dragon.
most
merch.
drugs don't go in your butt. It's not the usual place for them.
There's a few.
Ooh.
There's a few, and I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you might, you maybe shouldn't.
Ask
Yeah.
Frank Gallagher. He'll know.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Anyways, so I got
So-
a Titty Dragon because I don't know. We've been talking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to get that on my knee. They were like, you won't do it. I think I will.
Hey, that we have one bartender that used to work here that has Squirt Russell with his legs apart, squirting. And
Love it.
the first time I saw that, I was like, "Am I looking at this correctly?
the real
this
thing?
what I think this is?" And he's like, "Oh, I've got 2." And then he pulled up the other one. I was like, "Jesus Christ!" Okay, I was like,
One wasn't enough.
Actually,
I needed
I've
a
got
second one.
3, but I'm not showing you
I was
that
just
one.
like, and from that minute, I knew I was gonna love working with him.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
for sure.
great.
Oh my god, that's
God.
crazy.
Some of the like the crotch tattoos where people like the lawnmower over the pubes.
Yeah.
I just am like, I guess I just don't get it. It just it's fascinating to me.
I love looking at the pictures.
The,
So
the
it-
pictures are hilarious.
Like they're
There's
funny.
They crack me up, but I'm
There's this
thinking, put that on my
British
body.
show. I don't know what it is called, but it's dating blind. So you're literally butt ass naked, and they
Oh
pull
yeah,
up the
yeah.
screen.
It's
What is that called?
Oh hell, I watched a bunch of it.
Because
yeah.
one of the guys had it was an elephant.
Yes,
on
he had an
his
elephant.
penis,
It's
and I
like
was
his dick was right there,
Yeah.
and that's
and when
the
they
elephant
pulled it up,
nose.
like I was just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
you went on a TV show, and that's what you have going.
Yeah, that
Wow.
dating
Wow.
show. What the hell was that
Yeah,
called?
it is the weirdest
Perfect
thing in
Oh,
the world.
man.
That's because that was making a comeback on Hulu.
Well, it's just so weird
Yeah.
because they're literally you just move it up and you say yes or no and you eliminate someone
Oh,
based on
man.
the last thing you see is their face.
So superficial.
Naked attraction.
Yeah,
There you go,
naked
naked
attraction.
attraction.
It is the
Yep.
weirdest thing in the world, but it is hilarious.
It
Oh,
is.
geez.
It's and what I love is there's like no body discrimination. There,
Not
it's
at
not like
all.
a bunch of hot people or anything.
Yeah, no.
It's just random people that said, "Yeah, sure, a dating show where I get naked. That sounds legit. I'm in."
That's where we're heading.
Okay, that's right. Okay, this one they don't get to talk. They don't get to say anything. You judge them solely on their entire body.
That
That's
would
it.
be that would
And,
be
yeah,
rough
and
though.
the first thing is
It's, but the funny thing is, I guess it shouldn't have surprised me, but you kind of expect, like, you see the hot people, right? The people that are, models or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're supposed to be
well, like The
representative,
Bachelor
like,
and stuff
exactly.
like that.
It's all these pretty people, right? And you find out that, oh yeah, that's like maybe some pretty people like pretty people, but most other people, they like certain types. So there'd be guys that were like, oh, I want them like super skinny, no boobs, no butt, nothing. They just got to be like super thin and athletic, right? And other people were like, sorry, but you don't have enough body on you.
yeah.
It was great,
Mhm.
because you just kind of
Yeah,
get this
it's
weird
eye-opening,
insight.
and you're like, wow, okay, like there's not as many shallow people in the world as you think.
No, there
is.
isn't. No, there really isn't.
Mm.
Or even that, if they are shallow, so to speak, it's their shallowness is not what you expect, right? They're
Yeah.
like, hey, look, if you don't weigh 250 pounds, I'm not interested. I mean, it was literally like some people on there that were that way.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm almost there.
I know, right?
Yes.
You're trying.
I'm working on it.
Yeah,
More beer.
Perfect.
it's a
More
good
beer.
show. I can't believe you haven't seen that. Naked Attraction.
Never
Really?
have. No.
Yeah,
It's
try it out. I think
It's
you'll end up-
older.
Try
It's
it out.
definitely
it
You'll
is.
ne- you
Yeah,
never
it's
know.
2016.
Jade said, Lisa, I have to try it out.
You have to try it.
Don't come for me.
Well,
Nope.
well,
it's all you,
there's a
Jade.
lot of vaginas on there too. So
of course.
oh, there is. It's
I'm
it's
sure.
a whole mix.
It is
So
equal.
you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
it's bizarre, man. And it's
That's
a UK
funny.
show, so it's
So Jade, we want to let you know we just gave you a new title.
Oh gosh, what is it?
You are Metazoa's new master blender.
I'll take
Yes.
that.
They have it in whiskey. Why not beer?
Yeah.
So
I think James would sign
At least
off.
say
to
James
make
is
sure
freaking
James
out over
understands.
there right now.
James,
He's
are
getting
you going to
pissed
be your
off.
new
Yeah. James.
mixer?
So-
Jade's our new master blender at the
Master
brewery.
Shaking his head. So if you want a mixed beer, make sure you come in when James
Yes.
is working.
There's some
Yes.
birds flying over there at the bar.
No,
Yeah,
seriously though, make sure you come
we
in
got
here.
the
And,
2-finger salute.
and even if you don't want a mixed beer, ask James for a mixed beer.
That's right,
Yes.
He's
Jason.
easy to
Take care.
spot. He's got a rainbow beard.
Yes.
You can't miss
Yes.
him.
Just ask him, say, man, what would really go well mixed with that trash panda?
Just say,
No,
you
he's
know
going to
what?
say you trash man.
All these beers are so delicious. You made them so well, but I think they'd be better if you mixed them together.
Oh,
Do you think you
yes.
could mix one up for me?
Yes. Or ask for the most asinine blend together.
I mean, we've done some weird mixes before, and they've turned out to be good. Like,
Oh, I'm
we did
sure.
a
I
blueberry
believe it.
wheat with that peanut butter milk stout, and
Oh,
they called it
blueberry
peanut
peanut
butter and
butter? Oh,
jelly,
yeah.
and I was like, I
That's
don't see
There
that.
you
but
go.
Okay.
fair enough.
Mhm.
James is dying inside.
His
Yeah,
face is
yeah,
mouth.
he's-
He is.
He's gonna come over and strangle me in the next 5
Yeah.
minutes.
So you made this beer like this. What did you make to mix with it? Like, what did you have in mind when you made this beer to mix with? Right?
James feeling.
'Cause
He's over there just turning all shades of red.
He's gonna kill me.
That's gonna come over and like
Yeah.
flip the
Throwing shit
table.
at us.
He's
Yep.
gonna throw us all back in our chairs.
Yes, yes, he will. Yeah.
What was your thought when you brewed this? I was thinking about James' feelings,
And
how he would
he's-
react when Jade asked to mix it with something.
Uh,
So it's just 100% hops because we knew she was going to mix it with something else.
Right, right. Something sweet. Yep.
Jade's over there going, guys, stop. Stop. I need my
okay.
job. I
Please
want my
don't.
job.
I don't know if I'm more scared of him or if he's more scared of me in the end.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that's fair.
That's a good
Women,
balance.
we're hormonal. He has to see me almost every day.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him sometimes.
That's why I travel for work, so I don't have to see my wife every day. Right?
We love you, Janelle.
Jen, you know what I'm talking about. That's right.
Janelle
Oh, wait a
Marie.
minute. Janelle doesn't listen to shit. It's
No, she
fine.
doesn't listen to the show. It's okay. You kidding? I had to like go push her to even like subscribe to the channel, which, by the way, you should like and subscribe.
Yes.
Um,
yes,
Yeah,
you should.
speaking of, smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
All
Smash
those,
it.
all those things.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to add before we finish up here? We're going to kill these beers and then we're going to get out of
Yeah.
here.
I don't think so. I feel like I got everything out.
I know.
Okay, cool.
It's just
pretty
a great
good.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Always
a great
good
place to hang out.
vibes.
Yeah.
Good-
No
Bring your dogs.
deep
Yeah.
dark secrets you want to get off your
You'll
chest
make-
right
yeah.
now. I mean, no,
No
you're all
dragons
good.
with titty eyes.
No titty dragons.
No
that I
titty
can
dragons.
think
No.
of.
Yeah.
shame.
Yeah.
I know.
That's a real shame.
Well, this is a cool place. I am excited to be here for the first time, and I will definitely be coming back.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
We're like
That-
a little
yeah.
family here, honestly, with a
Yeah,
mix
it's really
of
cool.
bartenders and even regulars. I've made almost all of my friends from here, so I got to give this place good love.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how it happens sometimes. So you
Yeah.
know,
It is.
that's how hanging out at the lounges. You know, like we all met there. You know, when Rob opened the lounge, and our sphere of friends has grown significantly in the last 2 years. So, and it's all because
Really
of
great friends.
who we hang
Yeah.
out with, and you know,
We'll
what we
see
do.
how good
So
of friends we really are in October.
after
Oh,
our,
yeah.
after our Orange
Yeah.
Beach
After
trip.
we go to
Yeah,
Orange
there's like
Beach
10 of
together.
us
That's where
on
we
Orange Beach.
that's where we
Yeah.
decided on
Yeah.
the compound or not.
That's true.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
That's when we make the decision on
Yeah.
whether to buy land.
You got to walk on hot coals to be able to get into the compound.
Exactly.
I'm in.
Yeah, we
I'm
know
in.
you're in.
Well, I already love hanging out with you guys, so now I don't smoke cigars because I have asthma, but I'm down to chill in there and drink.
Yeah,
gotta
come
come
up
hang
and have
out,
drinks.
Absolutely.
I mean, if the smoke's too much inside, we have a
Got
patio
a nice
too.
patio.
So
It's covered.
yeah.
There's
Yeah,
some
come on,
fans.
hang out
I'll
with
make sure
us.
to bring the inhaler.
and
Yeah,
guess
there's
what?
not too much
Your
outside.
dog's welcome to come out and hang on
Yeah.
the patio.
Yeah, we
Even
take
better.
ours every once in a
So,
while.
yep,
so
I love that.
Yep.
that'd be really cool.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, well, thanks for putting up with us for a
Yeah.
couple
Yeah,
hours.
thanks
So
for having me.
you know, Rob, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Final Third Cigar.
You can find me, Scotty D Smokes.
Yeah. What about you? Where, you know, tell us about yours and then Metazoa's.
Me and Metazoa Brewing, and then mine's just Jade Larson with 2 N's on the Larson. It's me and my puppies.
Heck yeah! You can find me at both their visuals, Spencer Lee's, and don't forget to follow the podcast at The Final Third Podcast on Instagram and Final Third Cigar on Facebook. Check it
Yes.
out. Smash that like. Smash that subscribe button. Yeah, smash it. I said I wasn't going to say that anymore, and I've said it 3
You
times.
said
so
it every day.
I think
All
we're
the
going to say
time.
it now.
Yeah.
So smash the subscribe
right.
button, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
We'll
Yep.
see you next week.
Thanks for putting up with us.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.